back with some more Legacy of Darkness.
Ow.
Gesundheit. Last
We
time,
almost made it.
Bor took their thug in as a hostage and promptly got them drunk, enough to make them believe that they are friends with Frey. From that, they were able to get some information off of the thug, learning about where their thug base could possibly be, along with their leader and their plans. Bor made their own plan in infiltrating the thug base and seeing what may happen. After some sobering up and hostage boat situation, Bor got a bit more information along with some stories from the group. Meanwhile, Frey plans on using his changeling abilities to look like Xander and asking him some questions to figure out how he usually acts. And that is where we pick up. Alright.
Just on a side note for everyone that's in the call, if you want D&D Cat, it is currently on the stream.
Oh, believe me, I'm looking at it right now.
No, I mean like there's actual link to D&D Cat, and you may notice it has a new edition.
Where's this link to D&D Cat?
Where is this
General
link?
discussion pinned.
General discussion.
Cough, cough. I hate. It was like, it's in the gun. We are being derailed by a cat once again.
Listen, I was gonna derail us by saying, how could you forget hostage boat? But then...
All you hear from me, I was like, hostage boat.
Oh, I love to comment on the video.
Mm-hmm.
I say Ithian probably wants to delete my comment.
I can't wait till the band.
No, get that out of the screen. I did not mean to open fudging that.
You already know that. You just get great to abandon all of us just for saying hostage boat so many times, but you know what? Worth it.
No, I accidentally opened my Steam on top of the front, so everyone got to see Monster Hunter for a little bit.
Balance is all things should be.
Make friends,
will
make
see
friends.
your awesomeness.
Send her friend request, send her friend request.
They have seen your Steam. They will be
They have
now
seen-
requesting friend requests.
They have seen my Steam, and now everyone's going to look for help. I lost myself. Anyways,
Clip it, clip it.
Someone's gonna go back in the stream, copy paste.
how many water bottles are you putting in there? Anyways, what are
I'm
you
not
guys
trying to
doing?
put waters. I was trying to reach for mine.
Cat's just staring at you like, what are you doing?
Human. I am confused.
Oh, lost
What is
interest.
this?
Yep.
Why?
All right, so
Human. Stop being human.
Tamat is just going to be malazily looking, just kind of over the side of the boat.
Alright.
Lady.
I swear to God,
That word.
while I'm gone, if you jump while I'm gone, Tomet, we'll
What's
fight.
he gonna do, die?
You just will come back sooner or later. Can't really die.
Silence on your end when I said that.
I was like, what are we gonna do? Just die?
Like he's gonna stay gone.
What are you gonna do? Kill me?
So, like, do it. I'll just come back stronger.
Anyways, what are you guys
Strike
doing?
me down.
Are we ready
Do it.
to send me to the hostage? And as the hostage? Is it time?
I'm looking at.
Are we
I'm
actually going through with that plan?
Yes!
Oh,
It's
okay.
the logical plan.
I think
Yep.
Ajani is showing compassion and actually asking Frey, "Are you sure you're ready?"
Wait, I
Well,
forget. Is Ricky aware? Oh, not Ricky. Sorry, Robin aware of this?
Yeah.
Yeah, you've
I
heard,
don't
you've
know.
heard the
Ah,
majority
yes,
of the
I-
conversation.
Okay.
I made sure to tell everyone the plan. Well, except Tomet. He was depressed.
He tried to jump. But
yeah.
and Johnny's asking,
Oh, there's
I'm
the
like, are you-
stomach again.
"You think you're all right? Like, are you ready for this?"
I have no idea if I'm ready for this, but I mean,
I love how
I
jealous
mean-
the dog's looking.
Well,
Belly rub, belly rub.
well, whatever happens, we'll be there for you. We'll be there to back you up if things get hairy.
man, I'm gonna die today, aren't I? Well, alright, let's go.
Hey,
No.
you know, being perfectly honest here, friend, you have something that you apparently have seemingly forgotten. I'll go ahead and put it in chat for you.
Hmm.
And you saying you're going to die today, and Johnny's like, no.
Does he want to be comforted or does he want the truth?
As I'm just like, you'll be, you'll
You'll be fine, laddie. I swear.
you'll be alright. Everything will go off peachy.
Everything's gonna be. So wait, are we?
The
We
question
actually-
is, if he says you'll be fine, if things don't turn out fine, will you look back at him like I told you or you lied to me? Or
Betrayal.
No, I'm just gonna look at him with a single tear in my eye.
I'm gonna feel
Anyways.
so bad if that happens.
But no, what I'm mentioning is you have that favor Tamat you can call on for Tamat.
I don't want to use it yet. I have to wait until the time is perfect.
Till the time
when the
is
stars
right
align.
and the
when my
heavens
dad-
are in
Because
order.
I mean, having an emergency teleport of get me the fuck out of danger, totally a bad thing.
Having the emergency GTFO.
You're right. I'll make sure I remember this. All right. So what time is it? Is it late? Is it morning?
It's starting to get to later on in the day.
All right. I'm gonna go to. James is downstairs.
Yes, James is downstairs, kind of just listening to the story that Freya found.
God, he's actually getting his story read to him. I'm gonna go down.
Yes, Freya was
Yes.
serious.
Oh no. Ow, stop. You're supposed to be terrified of this thing.
I'm terrified of this thing.
Rawr. It's an heck of a rawr.
I'm gonna go downstairs and ask him what time would be best to do the plan. Cause I don't.
I guess if we do it at later on at night, there might not be as many other people there.
Oh, he lost all his fish.
What? Oh,
Huh?
okay.
I
Oh,
was looking
speaking
at
of
the
fish,
story.
where the fuck
Oh.
is your fish?
All right,
Where
cool.
the fuck
All
is
right.
your fish, cat?
Until later at night, I'm gonna go write my will.
My mind is forever in enigma.
I'm gonna go write my will. Wait.
I'll say you guys have enough time for a long rest if you so choose.
I'm gonna go. Yeah, I'm actually gonna
There's your
go
fish.
either
I found
talk to, like,
found it.
talk to. Actually, no. I'm gonna go do the rest meditation.
Okay. What does everyone else do?
I feel like we'll meet. I
By the
feel
way,
like we're
as a side
gonna meet.
note for everyone else, see, I made sure Tamat came into the real world. We have a fish.
Hey.
Combat has entered the world.
I knew there was a Tomat reference when you said. God, dang. One cannot escape Tomat. He even breached into the real world.
The one place we thought we were safe. No.
Okay, I'll be honest. When I saw the cat thing, all I could think of was Tamat. I was like, I've got to get this now.
Makes sense.
In-text citation. Bloop.
Alright.
Opening up this stream on my computer and hearing the echo is.
You can mute it.
You're...
You can always mute the stream and just look at what's going on.
I'm gonna die.
You're not
late.
gonna die.
But yeah, what are you guys gonna do as time passes?
Well, I'm pretty much resting, so.
I'm gonna take a nap and pray to whatever God is out there.
Whatever
Yeah,
God
after
will
I
hear
finish
me
the
out.
story, I suppose I'll sleep.
Now here
Whatever
is
God
my
will hear me
question.
out.
Excuse me, why did you close everything? The fudge?
Good job.
I love that.
Guess I'll shut down.
Like for some reason, it just closed literally everything that was on my screen. God damn it,
That's all you
Notepad.
hear in the background. Guess I'll die.
As I now had to open everything.
You thought I was gonna be useful? No.
I just realized I have the stream opened up on 2 different devices.
I
Alright.
have 32 streams opened up on 32 different devices randomly in my home.
Okay, I have successfully reopened up everything.
Dear God.
Again, I don't know why
Everywhere
everything
you
closed.
go, it moves around.
Let me just like this comment real quick. Alright, there we go.
But yeah,
Queen Elizabeth. fire.
Hostage boat.
Fly
So,
to the
uh,
sky.
But yeah,
Ow.
Freya, what were the books that you wrote down that were taken?
Ah, you cock.
The books that I was reading today.
And any of the books that you have written down as names, just so I could put them down.
Might I suggest Robinson Crusoe?
Currently, I have Dangers
Death
in
of
the
a
Sky
Sylph.
and How to Deal with Them, Merryweather, Ways to Deal with the Pirate and Friend, Ways to Be a Pirate and Friend, How to Build a Proper Raft, Shipbuilding, The Seas and Its Woes, and Hello, How Are You? I'm pretty sure Robin took some of these books to read. I believe she
Alright,
did.
so you have Dangers in the Sky and How to Deal with Them. Hello, how are you?
Hello, how are you?
Hello?
It's me.
Are you asking for the other names
Yes.
that I listed, or are you just saying?
I'm just-
Okay.
I'm
It
just asking
was
for yours.
shipbuilding, how to build a proper raft, ways to be a pirate and friend, Merryweather, and dangers in the sky and how to deal with them.
Ooh, I'm taking one. Oh, it's gonna hurt.
Shipbuilding and
Ooh.
how to
Ow.
build a ship.
Ooh, ow.
Sorry,
How to
was
build
it
a proper raft.
Okay.
It was, yeah.
But nothing about sky ships. We're all
How
gonna
to build
die.
a-
I mean,
How-
sky
how
ship
to
might
build
be
a
a part
proper
of a proper
skyboat.
ship.
Like, how to build proper skyboat for dummies.
Alright,
Make it out
so
of sand.
Dangers in the Sky and How to Deal with Them. Hello, how are you? Shipbuilding and How to Build a Proper Raft. Merryweather, and then the last one was...
The sea and its woes.
That's a lot of.
The one that the
That's a
guy
lot of
wanted to
sea.
read.
That's
The
a lot of
sea-
sea related.
The Sea and Its
the one that-
Woes, and then there was How to Be a Pirate and a Friend.
Yeah.
You are a pirate.
Har fiddle-dee-dee.
Being a pirate is all you need.
Thank you.
You are a pirate.
I'm just trying to make sure I have all of the books right now, and I know I'm missing a couple of them because we don't know the titles exactly.
Yeah, my memory is garbage.
Fun. Memory is fun.
Got that nat one in
Those
history, Athene. I'm
Are
sorry.
those torpedoes? no, 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 no. Uh-oh.
I like
Either-
him like a
Either way, we'll whenever you finish your little homework of figuring out the other books that you have, I'll make sure
I
all
have
of the
just
books
run
are
out of
prepared.
friends.
Alright. You'll probably end up getting a DM that's just like, Eureka!
Oh, this was a,
I
this
will
was
expect it
a
now.
very bad idea.
Alright, so is
Time
anyone
to
doing
run.
anything
Eureka,
else?
look what I've done.
Time to go. It's time to sprint. It's time to run. Go away. The enemies are numerous.
But yeah, is anyone doing anything else?
I do the big meditate.
Okay. So you're meditating, Freya is going to be taking a long rest. Robin, are you doing anything?
I'm pretty much regenerating my key points just because I feel like I'm going to need them.
Yeah, I'm gonna take a long rest too.
Okay.
One of us.
Not to
So
die.
Ajani's
Oh
long
god, there's
resting.
one
Tamat,
battleship,
are you doing anything?
2 battleship, 3 battle.
I'd like my spell slots back. Thank you very much.
So is
I was like,
anyone
I
on the
need
top
my
of the
key
boat?
point. Nope.
Yes. Praise.
Ouch, 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 ouch.
Pray.
Yep.
He is on top of the boat.
Alright. So
Stop
I'll
helping me
give
with
a token.
signing
I'll
up to
give a
death.
little
Ow.
icon for people who are below the boat.
Let me live. Ah, let me live. Did I get away?
There you go.
Did I? No, I didn't. Bloop. I got away with 6 health.
So from
Look
what
at
you
that,
can
they
tell,
let him live.
from what you can tell, you can see Xander, Frey, and Alex on the top of the ship.
And Tulip?
Below deck, I would say.
Okay.
Oh yeah, I took them below deck with me.
So
Well,
Tamat's
yeah, for story
actually
time.
going to go off the ship.
Wait, what?
Okay, he's stepping off the ship. Okay.
Oh.
Wait, Frey's the only one that knows time I tried to jump and tried to jump the other time.
Yep,
Yeah, but he said
nobody
he's
else
not
has been told.
said he's not gonna kill himself, so I trust him. He's a big boy.
I just want there to be like a tiny little cutaway where he's just like, I lied.
Like, he had his finger, like, he just reverses time, sees he had his fingers crossed behind his back.
Yep. Now, how sick would it be if I was like, and I push emo kid?
Nope.
Oh my
And the
god.
ooh. and like, and that ooh.
There.
There would be war.
I'm actually gonna tap emo kid on the shoulder now.
Uh,
Getting ready
like-
to go for a walk. You wanna go?
Uh-oh.
I don't know if it would be a good idea if I came with you.
Trust me, friend. I can get us back here if something goes awry.
Oh, guys, taking
Alright.
into the forest like last.
Do-do-do.
Like, old Yeller. Wait a minute.
Well, Tomat's the only one that can teleport endlessly, so it's.
I meant, is he taking him to the forest like old Yeller? Leave him in the forest.
Why, like old Yeller? No.
Alright.
That would.
Like, where's Emo Kid? Who?
She gets up, she sits up from the edge of the deck and,
Oh,
Though-
she.
Yeah, you didn't know emo kid was seen.
Never noticed
Dude.
this?
I
Dude,
don't know how you
I've only
didn't notice
been,
this.
On a
No,
side
I
note-
remember. I wasn't here for the actual. I wasn't here for the when we actually were introduced to Emo Kid. So, and I never
Okay.
actually asked for genders
I
or
have
anything.
to
But I just assumed.
point out something. The cat has nerfed. Cat.exe has just stopped.
Let it happen. It's okay. It'll reboot itself.
I have seen everything.
It's trying. It's trying. Nope. Process failed.
Cat's tired.
Alright. Yep. Moving the chair. Freaks her out a little bit. But so
Yeah.
Emo Kid and I are gonna go for a walk.
Please be safe.
Rogue's
I
to come
am.
with.
I have to take a long rest before I go and decide to be a captive.
You don't know you will be a captive. You don't know this.
Yeah, yes, we do. He's pretending like I'm his hostage. We specifically know this fact.
I'm
Yep.
trying to be
It was the
optimistic.
one thing that we both.
I'm trying to be
Always agree on this.
optimistic.
So
We all agree
I
on this
want us to
collectively.
walk.
I know, but hey,
I want us to walk to the outskirts of the town.
I knew it.
Oh,
The Far East.
Specifically the east side of town.
Okay.
Pick my dog, Mom. I'll do it.
Control C and
And
then...
the whole time I'm gonna be holding the Rod of the Sea. And we're going to talk.
Okay. Just let
We're
me
going
do
to
a
have a
thing.
chat.
GM layer. Boop.
We're gonna talk about-
and,
We're gonna talk about. You're a girl. Let's talk about girl things.
we're going to talk about feelings.
No,
Emotion.
it's already been discussed that Emo Kid is a soldier of darkness.
Yeah.
There's a reason that Tiamat's asked her to walk.
That's
Well-
a really pretty ship.
I'm already
I-
concerned.
It's a big
I believe
concern.
in Tomat. You all should believe in Tomat too. Tomat is a
Yeah,
good
just
boy.
like you believed Keisha wasn't evil. I mean, sorry.
Exactly.
I was like, we're gonna continue rubbing that in.
Let me just say. That was perfectly timed.
I was like, me in the background,
Would you look at that? I just made some tea earlier too. Time to sip it.
I was like,
So,
I feel like
first thing I'm
gonna
gonna look at Emo Kid and go, you realize the world's getting ready to change, right?
No. What do you mean?
Soon after this ship sets sail, this world will never be the same.
But it
She,
did.
she kind of looks at you a little bit confused, but how are you sure
Son
about
of a-
that? Also,
He licks his finger and kind of holds a finger up to the wind. You can't tell, can you? The winds are changing.
The winds are changing.
just like,
The winds of change.
she actually kind of
Are you
she imitates the same action that you did and does the same thing, and then I'm sorry, I can't tell what you mean.
Are you
Alright.
sure it's
metaphorical. Aww.
It's alright.
wind-
It was more of a... And Tiamat just kind of points to his head, more of a inner thought.
It was a metaphor, but aww.
You're getting ready to leave your home. How do you know you'll never be able? What if you never get to come back?
But hey, hey,
Hey, you had your option to come on this deep ass trip.
In his defense.
I was like, well, hey, we can't stop him, and we can't talk him out of it, so guess we gotta listen on.
Yeah. She says, I wasn't really planning on leaving. I'm still waiting for tea.
Right. Say you're waiting for tea. What if he never comes back? What if he's gone?
God,
I,
you piece of.
like, she looks
No,
like she's
no,
about to
okay,
protest,
okay,
but
hang
then she
Hang on.
pauses.
Let's go into a quick aside. For all of you that are going to hear this, the start of this honestly sounds like shit. It's been worked out in my head multiple fucking times. Okay.
All right.
Honestly,
I'm just
it'll
in
sound
for
like
the ride.
but it comes back to Tamat actually being a lot less depressed.
Okay. Fine.
And
I'm
believe it or
just
not,
for
I
the
have
ride,
not
bro.
discussed any of this with Ithian, so she's completely blindsided by this.
I mean, even if I am completely blindsided by this, it's gonna be interesting for you talking to this character specifically with this kind of thing.
That's why. That's actually why.
Yeah, like, it looks like she's about to respond, but then she stops herself and just looks down.
Oh.
Yes, you realize it, child.
Even you must realize that your heart has a desire to find something, right?
Well, maybe a little bit.
What if I told you, traveling with us, you'll see T again?
Like, when you say that, like, you could see, like, a moment, like, there's a little bit of light in her eyes when she looks back up at you. She's like, are you sure?
I have a feeling that T and I's path will cross again. And it's a fairly... He kind of licks his finger again, kind of holds it up to the air.
So
It's a pretty good chance.
I'm waiting for some bird to come bite your finger.
Feel free to. Like, she could have a bird come bite Tamat's finger, you just kind of look at like, the fuck?
Hey, your finger's bait.
Actually, Tamat does know how to hand fish. I'm not gonna go into how that got figured out, but yes, Tamat can hand fish.
I'm sorry. Go ahead. Keep derailing stuff.
But yeah, as you're doing that, basically you just watch as a dragonfly lands on your finger.
Huh. Is that keyhole?
If it's not keyhole, then he just caught another pseudo dragon. I would be, oh my god.
I said a dragonfly.
Dragonfly.
Oh, dragonfly.
Oh.
I thought she said dragon and just in general.
Right?
I was like,
Like,
my man's building a dragon army. I see.
alright, apparently Tamat's dragon bait. Good to know.
So the prophecies were true.
Tamat does still have some dragon bait. I'm not gonna get into the idea of this, but like, he does still have a piece of dragon. But either way, Tamat just kind of looks and kind of motions with his eyes towards the dragonfly.
She kind of looks
You know,
at
I
it.
left my home once. I don't remember why though.
Oh.
It got turned into a puddle.
But I can tell you I can never go back.
Oh.
A big puddle.
But here's the thing. I still move forward. I don't know why, but I do. Just kind of like still kind of glancing at the dragonfly, like just waiting for it to fucking fly up. He's just like, okay, you can leave.
You had your
Go.
fun now.
And it's
Go.
like, be gone.
Currently, it doesn't seem like it wants to leave.
Yeah, just
Like, this thing's following you around now.
I fucking
It's
sparks.
proper for
God damn
one
it.
to square up with the firefly. Oh my god, you just call them sparks and sparks.
Well, guess you have a new friend now.
Tamed the dragonfly. Look at that.
Congratulations.
Hey, look, I lost my dragon to Ricky. Okay.
She
Yeah, you ain't getting that back.
she says,
Am I getting it back?
well, guess it's good that you maybe found that you. Sounds like you found something that you're able to go along with, even if you don't know, right?
Yeah.
Ooh.
Close friend of me once said that who will carry on a memory if you don't carry it on yourself? And in all honesty, the more I've thought about it, the more I've realized that maybe these journeys are an intention. Maybe we as soldiers of darkness have more to us than meets the eye.
And when you mention Soul of Darkness, she does flinch a little bit, but then she gives you a nod. I think so.
I'll tell you this, kid.
It sounds like Han Solo. Oh my god.
If you follow this train, don't look back. You won't regret it. That boat's got big things in store. Or possibly exploding and dying, but probably
the
big
captain's
things.
still alive.
I mean, if we die, it's more likely they're gonna die on our own unless it's
I said the boat. Specifically the boat.
I don't want to be here if this boat explodes, man.
Alright.
There's still some of us who still have the ability to get.
But one last thing I have to ask of you though.
What is it?
What are you traveling for? Why did you follow me? You ever thought about that?
You offered.
Yes. But why did you follow? You don't know me.
I could have been a predator. I stole your organs.
I could have done Old Yeller up here.
My feelies.
As they start walking back towards the boat, Tamat's just kind of like motioning ahead with the rod.
Yeah, she does follow along. And I'll just I'll just like pull you back over when you get back to the ship. But she says, I have a feeling that
He's like, I could have took your organs.
you weren't danger. Though I can't fully trust you, I at least had a feeling that with you at least nothing horrendous would have happened.
Danger follows wherever he goes.
If nothing else, maybe both of us intended to meet. If not, well, here's to rolling the dice and seeing if God lets them land on sixes.
She kind of tilts her head a little bit when you mention that. Also, as you start walking away from the tree lines, you see the dragonfly just like flies off your hand.
Goodbye, friend. Have fun.
Feelings.
Like, goodbye, friend. Safe passage.
And bloop.
Toppet will remember this. I just saw the chat.
I will remember you.
You know, say like you do come back from that. Ah, why did it double click?
I don't know.
I will remember you.
Snores.
Because the rest of the party is mainly asleep.
And Tyrant, to answer your question, why would I do this? Because I'm helping you make up a jaunt that you were unsuccessful in making up last time. You tried.
What was that? What happened last time?
You tried to talk Tomat from jumping.
Oh. I did?
Yeah, you did. You're all there for it.
Jesus Christ. Yeah.
Huh.
Why do you not?
My god.
I'm sorry that you don't remember.
Me and Beck, I'm like, my god.
It's like my friend, he helped me out through the worst of times. I did.
Like, wait, when? Oh, that's how.
This happened?
But no, as we're walking back, Tamat goes, now I want you to remember one thing though.
Beat his
If,
head.
if nothing else, if you
Beat
go to
that
step on that boat, you're going to trip.
What?
Okay.
Some of
Concern.
advice. Is he
You
going
see,
to?
Tamat just casts his line towards the boat.
Aw, you cuck.
I see.
All right.
Yep, I expected as much.
So what are you gonna do?
Remember, you cuck.
I'm just gonna start walking back towards the boat.
Okay.
I'm gonna cry because of my feelings.
Like, he didn't cast it at the, like, he's not casting it onto the boat, he's just casting it at it. Again,
Okay.
another fishing metaphor that maybe no one else but me will fucking get.
I'm afraid I don't.
Yeah.
Throw your line where you see hope.
Oh.
God damn it, I hate you all.
I haven't gone fishing in over
Right?
6 years.
In the name of Clyde with the Chips and Meatballs, I don't understand fishing metaphors.
You're fired.
No.
I guess you're fishing for an answer, aren't you?
God. You
Well,
balloon.
here we go.
hate
Here we
all
go
of
with
you.
the fishing memes.
Bullshit, he didn't kill me in one hit. I hate
Hook,
this
line,
game.
and sinker.
Oh my
Ban
god.
them. Ban them all. Ban them all. Free ban. Just go.
Done.
Maybe the Keisha update might be a good idea.
He's threatening us with death.
I didn't do anything.
I haven't said anything yet. Why am I being punished for their bad punishment?
Because you messed up, you fuck.
How?
You know what you
Anyways.
did.
At the beginning. Okay.
But Tamat's going to look, but even if you do trip, nothing bad will happen.
Unless you fall and not fall on the boat, you could plummet to your death. But I'm asleep.
Again, it's not really death. It's just she'll come back eventually.
It's just a really painful way to get to sleep.
A really painful splat.
Okay, I quick aside for everyone that's in the D&D aside group.
Mm.
Ithian, do not look at your PMs.
Okay.
Am I not allowed to?
Okay.
No, don't look at this PM.
Don't look at this PM. I like I said, don't look at this PM. I want to look at it now.
No, everyone else should look at their PMs on this, but Ithian shouldn't.
Was a tiny
Aww.
plastic balloon.
No, that is a terrible idea.
No. Wait. Don't.
I'm
I-
concerned.
Tyrant!
Oh my god, you can't just be against him saying things to them earlier than being for them.
Splat.
Y'all better be deleting these conversations, these PMs, oh god.
Just in the background, splat.
Alright, Ithian, you can look at your PMs now.
Alright.
Alright, so
Why?
on to the story.
But why?
You have to just get concerned about.
I'm concerned about all of your mental health. What the hell?
The only thing I'm concerned about are the dots.
Yeah, why'd y'all put those dots there? You're so weird.
Those aren't. Those aren't normal dots, though. That's like, in math when you'll have like raised to a certain whatever. Moving on. Okay.
Don't you talk to me about math.
Anyways,
Don't you ever.
and
I can
she
do what
doesn't.
I want.
Anyway, she doesn't really go on the boat. She just goes back to sitting on the edge of the dock, or over here. Okay. For some reason, her token went there.
What was that sound?
Oh
I
no!
thought
I
that
lost
was a
that
sign.
boomerang.
I thought he was about to get closer and tell me.
I
Not
lost the
even
rank.
You have done messed up.
So Tamat's gonna sit on the other side of the dock.
Okay.
Oh, they're buddies. Is Tomat the nicest person in our group?
Yes.
Well, who-
Probably.
No,
No, it's Robin.
no.
right?
No, Robin.
There's a
Tamat-
pseudo dragon.
Tamat
was
kind of
nice.
threatened to kill someone.
You're
Violent.
right. You're right.
Technically speaking, the
You're
nicest people in our group would have to be the NPCs.
The
Oh my
children.
goodness.
Like the children, the
Robin
boar,
got
the
into a
pseudo
fight
dragon.
with the god.
Actually, no, just Allura and the pseudo dragon, because the boar and Rue have fought somebody, and Rue's ripped out a man's throat.
You guys
So,
also
yeah,
don't know that I fought with the god in my head.
Oh, very true. But like,
Yeah.
but here's the thing: the boar has actually fought people.
And killed people. Don't forget
And
she
killed
has
people.
killed something.
She has experience.
Murder.
How I envision this. I put a GIF in. I put a GIF in the library. This is how I envision the splat going, just without water.
Oh my goodness.
Why are you saying someone's gonna go splat?
What? Who says
So-
anything about splat?
You did.
No, I didn't.
Ooh.
Uh,
Ooh, that must have felt weird. They didn't even straighten themselves out. They just folded
Just think of
like a
that. Without,
lawn chair.
just think of that without water.
They folded
That-
themselves hamburger instead of hot dog. This is not.
I'm sorry. Go on, Cynthian.
They
Either
tried to do
way,
it and they failed exponentially. I'm sorry.
either way, after that's honestly just a freaking
Not even partial credit for that foot.
Anyways, I'll say for the sake of brevity, you guys have all finished a long rest, and it has become nighttime.
Guess I'm getting up.
5 more.
Oh,
Wait, no, I
God.
can't get 5 more minutes. Frick.
oh god, I'm not ready.
No,
I'm thinking
Johnny's
like
actually.
this, huh?
Johnny's
There we
pretty much just looking out the window and seeing the moon.
Yeah.
It's
And-
time.
And also, Tamat, in your time of fishing, you didn't really catch anything.
Oh, I know. It was again metaphysical fishing. Like I'm just sitting there, he telling me with emo kid.
Those sand sharks have learned.
Who knows? That might have been the only sand shark in the entire game.
Wow.
It's up an endangered species. Well, dying. So
Oh no, we just made something extinct.
I
We made
blame
something extinct dancing.
Hang on, we made something extinct.
No. I did nothing.
It is what it is.
Either way,
I was there for the sand shark. It was fun.
what are you guys gonna do?
I'm pretty much going out on the deck.
All right.
Actually, no, I'm gonna go find Xander.
Xander's on deck.
Going onto the deck.
I guess I'm going to the deck.
I guess I gotta get ready to be a hostage. Oh,
Gonna pretty much just tell I'm pretty much just gonna tell Xander. I guess it's time.
From what you guys
Xander,
don't kill
stop.
yourself.
Pretty sure he said it's time.
Wait, what?
Don't worry about it.
She was trying to figure out how to get the tower token off of her so that she could be above deck. She killed herself in the process.
Yeah.
Become one
I
with
mean, I
the
can
boat.
do it again above deck. Hold on.
Become one with the deck. Yeah.
Xander, time I let myself die. It's time I go sacrifice myself.
You're
God,
not
why
dying.
Okay, alright, but fair enough. Why do we want to save Xander again? What was my motive? Like, why do...
He could be useful
why
when we
he-
cross into the Badlands.
Yeah,
Okay.
so you guys were talking about you helping him with the other side quest, and then like at some point in time, y'all fucks decided that it made just sense for us to all be in part of that. And,
Part of what side quest?
Curing
Oh.
the Badlands. One of y'all actually. Just
Oh, I
last
know
night-
for it wasn't.
Oh no,
No, no,
it was just me. I told it was a Johnny. I didn't actually mention our group. I mentioned
Your
myself.
phrasing was, "We will help you."
No,
I
I
hated
said,
you for that.
dude, I said I would help you if this group kind of went to shit. This group went to shit.
I
Oh,
love
now I see what it's meowing at. It caught another one.
Yes.
Nice.
Catch them.
No,
young
I
one.
like yes. Test.
The
catch
cat
the
really
young
wants to
ones.
stay with you if it's paying rent this fast.
It's putting a down payment and everything. Dear God.
He's like, I would give you interest. Catches another one.
The
With the
bad thing
double
is the
interests.
dog is helping.
Oh my
The dog
God.
wants the cat to
We
stay.
will do this.
Double team.
We will do this together.
What's going to work?
Teamwork.
I'm just more surprised that that's the one thing they're bonding over is hunting.
Positive reinforcement,
Yes.
technically, because it's related to food.
I guess. Wouldn't normally think of that as food, but I mean, sure, food.
I suppose, puny human. I suppose.
Anything is food if you put your mind to it.
Hey,
No.
that means that Johnny's food.
Oh.
I was gonna
Well-
say that's how you create cannibalism, and then Ray beat me to it.
Well, first off, a Johnny isn't food. He's a whole ass meal. All right.
Thank you,
second-
Rich. Thank you.
You're
At
welcome.
least someone
All right,
realizes it.
let's go get
Well,
Freddy.
that means since it caught 2 tonight, I have to fucking thaw a damn piece of salmon.
If Tomat popped out the cut with a saw, I'm gonna be like, ah.
Fucking it up there, salmon. Start thawing, I guess. It caught
Anyways,
2 in one day, so it's getting salmon.
Aw.
Well, I'm gonna look at Frey. I'm like, we're gonna be right behind you. Don't worry. In the shadows. We're right
Someone
behind you.
tell Timer!
What?
Excuse me?
Tama doesn't. Tama.
still doesn't know!
Oh,
Yeah,
shit.
no one filled him in yet.
Oh, I thought Frey. I'm gonna leave that to you.
Wait, what? I did. I stopped dying. That is.
You have
weird.
been nominated.
You have been nominated. Disappears.
You know, anyone else feel awkward about talking about cannibalism and then saying you've been nominated?
Not? I mean, it's only awkward when you're the person that's being nominated.
Okay.
I forgot we were talking about that.
I guess I
Hey.
have to go.
Anyways, what are you guys? What are
Alright.
you guys doing?
Sitting down awkwardly between these two.
Okay.
So, new title for this episode, Nominated.
Oh god.
No. New title. Dinner.
Dinner. Yeah, dinner.
Well, currently it's titled Jokes and Blokes.
Your title. What's
Jokes, blokes,
what kind of mystery meat is this?
You know, actually, though, that title's Riley fitting?
That title is Riley fitting.
What type of mystery meat is this? Don't worry about it.
Have you seen Susie's dog lately? Yeah, exactly.
Oh God.
Oh,
No,
Oh.
but Johnny's just talking to Xander about whatever. I don't know.
and I guess I have to go tell, Tomat the plan.
I was gonna say, damn, dude.
All right.
Salutes Frey.
Right here.
Meet my our leader.
I don't want to hear this, so I'm gonna go over too.
Oh, I kind of want to hear this too.
Wait, hear what?
What do you mean? Right, I should.
Wait. Oh,
By the way,
we
friend,
should go eavesdrop.
remember, word this well.
Okay. Okay.
Xander, let's
I-
go eavesdrop.
So for Frey, no, you're not Frey. Tomat.
Good job.
Hi, buddy. How are you? Are you feeling better today?
In the words of an old fisherman, I feel the winds are blowing.
Did that answer your question?
We don't
Okay.
understand fishing metaphor.
All right.
I know, and I've looked up 100, by the way.
Oh my
Oh my
god!
God.
Stop!
I'm just gonna nod solemnly. And okay, I'm glad you're feeling better. I have some great news for you. We're going to go fight I'm going to go get information from a bandit leader
You should not.
and hopefully not die. You know? You should come with us as backup in
So,
case it goes
If,
south.
Yeah.
Oh god.
if I grab Frey and jump over the edge, how much strength do I have to put behind that?
It would be a contested strength check, so you would have to beat Frey's strength.
You know what? I'm just gonna go.
I like how everyone is also around to see this too.
You know what? I'm just gonna go back on the
I
boat.
was like, there goes the plan.
Oh,
there.
and you. And you. Would you look at that?
I was like,
Okay, I guess
and
I
there
got
goes a couple years of regeneration.
I mean, if worst comes to worst, Tama can teleport, and so can I. So I mean,
What's stopping it from grabbing you and jumping again when you're unconscious?
and again, or just throwing your unconscious body
And
off
Frey,
the
are you
side.
going to resist this? Not
I
strong enough.
tried.
He tried. He really did. He really tried.
Wait.
All said no.
Now I'm gonna look at Tama mid-fall. Now, you know how you owe me one? Could you put us back
So-
on the bridge?
As we're falling, Tama's just gonna reach over and just slap you, and then we're gonna
Oh.
teleport back to the docks.
Oh,
Okay. Like,
Did,
but yeah, you teleport and then you could turn around and you see like the almost freaked out look of emo kid as you guys teleport back.
I feel like the freaked out look of most of your party.
What was
Oh.
that?
Like the fuck was that, Tom?
I got slapped. I don't.
What? Why
Why
over
do you-
the edge?
Do you
What?
see what
No.
you're putting yourself into? That fall? You could have told me sooner. I can protect you from things like this.
Things like
Say,
what?
I
You put
could
me in the
have gotten
fall.
a goddamn disguise.
I have a disguise.
I could have got one.
But he is the. I was about to be like, he is the
I mean,
disguise though.
I have
have-
to protect you.
No, you
Oh,
don't.
wait, are we making time out of disguise?
No.
Are they-
Because
Oh,
they can see through your disguises. It's harder to see
mean-
through mine.
I could make a disguise though. I am a all right.
I like you're just like,
I-
alright.
You want me to wear a disguise?
I have
No,
I
I
have
just-
two disguise kits and everything.
I don't need you to have a disguise. The hostage is gonna work with us. He's agreed.
He's not
Wait,
the
what?
hostage anymore though. I keep
He's not.
calling
You're right.
him
He's not
this.
his hostage. James. He's our friend now.
I thought his name was Greg.
The captive has a name.
Yes.
No, his
You
name
named
is
it?
James. Why did you think?
Oh,
Hang on, you named it.
honestly.
We can't take it back now. You like it, right?
We were never taking it back.
Yeah. No. James was
This is
mine,
ours
then
now.
He became my hostage. See,
Well, we started
everyone
seeing
else is-
hostage.
Alright.
This is
I'm
our
just
property
double
now.
checking.
everyone else is saying ours, but I was the one that wanted the hostage. So this is
Oh no,
mine.
we have adopted.
I'm the one that
and
read him a
changed
story.
ways.
Okay.
I changed my ways from wanting to do horrible things and mutilate his body. But hey,
I'm gonna look at you specifically now and be
I
like,
am not saying that in person.
okay.
No, Tamat's just like physically is like, look,
Look.
if you're going to go, realize that fall, that sinking feeling you just had, don't ever let it happen. Your disguise will break. And he's just kind of like dead set, like looking at you.
I mean,
If
I
gonna
know what,
cast a lure, fucking use the right one.
I'm not. ¿Por qué?
Again,
Is
fishing
he giving you
metaphors?
train? Is he giving you training? Wait, is
Parcheesi.
this is this
But I
is this
know
is this fast train? Is this fast paced training? Wait.
I'm gonna. Okay, I mean, I'm gonna thank him for his help, cause like, but I know what would break my disguise. That's why I'm prepared. I'm so confused.
No,
I'm
Tamat's
picking-
concerned for your life, so he's already lost one person. Or well, actually, technically lost a lot of people, but like, we can cover that.
Focusing on the
Ow,
one.
ow, ow, ow,
Yeah.
ow, ow.
Okay, then I'm gonna look at Tama. You don't have to worry about it. Then I'm not going
got
to die.
He was like, I got
I
this.
do. This is
This
the
is me.
one thing I'm actually good at, Tama. Trust me.
That's depressing.
I will.
Really
That is
slap-
actually really depressing.
I
The
will
one
slap-
thing
That's
I'm
what
good
I'm
at.
good at. Not being me is the one thing I'm good at.
If you actually not looking,
Uh.
Johnny's just in the background like, that's
Yeah.
wow.
No, that's
Like,
actually
oh.
how he is. I don't know what to tell you.
Aw. I'm like, aw.
Aw.
Shit. Ow. Damn.
But
Oh,
either way, Tamat just looks at Fran and goes, I'll support you 100%, but
Thank you.
I don't trust. And then kind of like points in the direction of the James. I
Who's
don't
in
trust
the
the
boat?
hostage. Right.
Well,
Well, I don't.
You don't
I,
have-
that's what I said, kind of like towards the boat. I don't trust the hostage.
All right.
I just
You don't
realized
have-
I gesture a lot with my hands, and unfortunately, it's actually kind of being caught on the camera.
At least he doesn't just do the walking, stepping pace maneuvers and hand gestures like I do sometimes when we do roleplay. Shit.
No, don't worry. Gray and I
No.
have had habits where we point at our screen when we're talking to each other about going over there.
Yeah.
Go over there. No, you go over there. No, go over there. Why?
No, like physically, like I would, like in my head say, no, just click here, point at something, and
Realize.
somehow she gets where I'm saying point.
Realize, oh, I'm talking to a,
Witchcraft.
oh, like realize I'm talking to a screen. Oh,
Yeah.
But somehow we know what we're talking about.
because
But,
yes.
so that this is Tamat's way of saying like, look, you kind of fucked up here, but like
Yes.
you're putting your life on the line. Like realize that.
I do realize it. So trust me.
Put your faith in me, fishing one.
Yeah. You don't have to trust James. You just have to trust me. And pray that the RNG doesn't screw it.
Well,
What's R and what?
anything goes wrong, do you at least have a bell?
Yes. If anything goes wrong,
Should he? Like Johnny's actually gonna pop up in the background, and he's not technically gonna be alone. Well, we're gonna be in the shadows watching him, and
stealth thing.
I'm
James.
going with them.
Yeah, that's
that's what we came over.
He's agreeing. Just go with it.
Yep. Yes. Okay.
I
I'm-
can help too.
if-
This is Emo Kid.
No. I can't
My
say no,
heart's
but
so
I don't want
warm
to say
that
no.
I have to jump off the bridge.
No.
Oh my god.
And it was on that day he realized Tamat wasn't saving him again. He used his one favor.
I'm like, and there goes our glorious leader. So who's
If
in the
only there
running
was
polls?
someone else with one favor. If only there was. Oh no.
Someone in the background just
Oh,
cutting their
no.
nails.
Why do you think Freya was walking away? Go on.
Oh no! What shall
but-
we do?
Tamat looks at Emo Kid. Feel like you should let him.
Her? You mean let her help
Him.
us?
Let him.
Oh, okay.
We don't
Yeah,
assume here.
I'm not gonna turn down help. I think we know Emo Kid well, though. I think I'm the only person who you don't know whose gender.
That's why we just call you a them.
Well, I know, but that's why I said M.
Yeah. So
'Cause
yeah.
I was trying to keep myself from saying him, and then my brain kind of went, wait, say her, and then
There.
it just became M.
I just call them them.
Well,
I
I'm
always
not-
assumed that your gender was yes.
It is.
Ah.
We all just assume that just yes is yes, and we just go with it.
Yes is yes and no is no. Alright, I'm not gonna turn down anyone's help. So yes, thank you for your help, Emo Kid. I'll take as much help as I can get.
Alright. She gives you a small nod.
Alright.
On a side note, and Tamat just kind of looks to the side.
Sharpening my sword.
Do you have an actual name?
sword.
Just have curiosity.
Me?
Yes.
Most people just
Ow.
call me Emo Kid.
I know, but what do you call you?
What do you call you?
What is your true name? The name in your heart.
Well, a lot of them can't really say it, but I think at least you two can. Ninor.
Fair
Oh,
enough.
I just hear gibberish.
Eventually
Oh,
goes to
that's
find
it.
my now script box that is somewhere.
There you go.
If
you need the spelling.
Me in the back. I feel like me and Freya are just like I hear gibberish.
You're just like smiling pleasantly. Here's this demonic text.
I was like, that just came out of a child.
do you kiss your mother with that mouth?
I'm like, well, demon tongue, okay. Demon tongue.
Pop off.
We stand mood, okay.
I mean, it doesn't.
Ithian,
It sounds ancient versus anything else. Yeah.
did I fucking delete it, or did you send me a Google Drive?
It's a
Please
Google
tell me you
Doc.
sent me a okay, cool. Cause I'm like, oh
Now-
my god, I deleted it.
Yeah. No, it's a Google Doc. I could tell you what
New
it
York.
translates to.
That's fine if you want to save me the time. Otherwise, I'm gonna go find it.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I'm
that's
gonna
all
get you the translation.
And while
I
she's
feel-
doing that, I shall gather the boys.
Right
Support.
here. Right.
Not you two. You're
Oh.
already on top of the ship.
Oh,
I was like, oh,
you weren't important enough to gather, I see.
damn.
No, you aren't.
Fair
You've
enough.
been
Not gonna say
betrayed.
that out loud.
Me in the background. Damn. That's tough.
Well, is Robin asleep still?
Robin.
You could always stab her awake.
I-
No, what? No.
Oh,
Do that and you're dead.
I'm
See?
not.
There you go.
I'm gonna stab your healer awake.
You're going
She's
to
awake.
stab the healer and the strongest character we got
That's-
awake. That's that's pure logic right there. That's beautiful logic. I love that logic.
But see, here's the thing. It
Mm.
got Ricky awake, which now makes Alice awake.
Yeah.
Touche.
Ricky awake.
Alright, I guess I'm gonna nudge her slightly out of fear now. I just wanted to wake up Robin.
Death.
Wait a second. Was she reading the book and fell asleep?
Possibly. Robin.
In the background, I feel like Frey's in the background and sees with the book. He's falling asleep. That she is falling asleep with. Don't you touch her?
No,
Oh
no.
my God.
You gotta tell her. You gotta say, read a passage from the book.
Read the book.
No.
Crimp a
Read-
page of the book.
Read the first paragraph on page 27 for the class, please.
God.
Damn.
I'm happy this isn't a one shot because the classroom would have popped out of nowhere.
Right?
Bruh.
One of the magic users is like, yes, my time is coming.
The problem
Anyways.
is the magic users can't read anymore.
Wait, what?
Guys. Oh, that's funny as heck. When Andy
yeah,
became a magic reader, he can no longer read.
Get that book shit out. Get that paper shit out of here.
Anyways. Robin, you are being poked.
USS Iowa.
Please don't kill me.
I flip around.
You see Frey.
Hi, don't
I
kill me.
glare at her
God damn it.
and I go back to sleep.
No.
Told you
It's
she
time.
got anything.
It's time. At least she didn't punch you.
Alright, so
Got a point.
I have. I don't wanna.
Happy
gonna,
the rest of us staying on the deck.
Is Keyhole with a Robin?
Oh, would you
Alright.
look at that? I'm taking my children and the boar up to the first floor because I'm not trying to see death.
So, like, what do I have to roll for a slight intuition on inkling darkness coming from the bottom hole?
hostage boat.
You don't know what's going on. You're not down there.
Whisper
Well,
a
guess
sweet
I'm-
hostage boat into Robin's ear.
Well, guess I'm talking with Xander on the top deck, hoping nothing happens.
I'm gonna talk with James down here while this is going on and keep an eye on what's going on over here.
Yeah, James is still in the room.
As
He-
long as stuff doesn't start exploding.
It seemed
nothing
like
happens.
he fell asleep,
Oh,
and he's
poor
just
boy
like,
fell asleep. Never mind, I'm getting a blanket and a pillow for him.
Multiple pillows. Can't stop at one.
it's
Right.
just, he's just like snoring with like his mouth
One to get a
wide
blanket
open.
and some pillows for James then.
Wake him up, you.
No!
He's adorable. Let him rest.
I'm getting blankets and pillows for James and I'm tucking him in like the child he is.
Okay, you know what? No. I understand. You don't want to wake him up. That's fine. Let's just let the bandits get Xander and take him to their hideout and do what they want with Xander. I understand. That's what you want for your boyfriend, right? Xander,
I
come on.
mean,
honey,
he ain't
let's
my
go.
boyfriend, so pop off.
Oh, I'm upstairs. I don't know what's happening.
Nope.
I know.
And he's not my boyfriend, so pop off. I'm
Actually,
certain Freya's gonna continue to make eye contact with you as she tucks James in.
can you? All right. You know
Actually,
what?
now that I kind of think about it, I didn't even know James was a part. Like, Johnny doesn't he actually know that James is part of this plan?
Yes, you do. You
No,
most certainly
you didn't
do.
tell us. You didn't tell us that
Yes.
James was a part
No,
of the plan.
he told us the
Yes, I
plan
did.
entirely.
Oh,
Yeah.
he did. Never mind then. Well, I'm just under the assumption that you went down, that someone went down to go grab James.
I don't know that James is a part of the
God
plan.
damn it,
I'm
Gray.
pretty sure.
Oh well, I'm just under the assumption that someone went to go grab James or something, and I'm just waiting on top deck.
Look, man, I still have to wake up Robin, and apparently
James is sleeping. Robin got woken up, so Freya's gonna go put a blanket on her and try to tuck her in too.
Robin. Oh my God, I'm pushing Robin.
This is being no, don't. Okay.
No, I'm not pushing her hard. I'm just pushing her to get her to wake up.
Well, their
Wake up.
senses tingling.
I feel fear.
And
I
thus,
mean,
a
so
void
do I.
woken was awoken.
Of course.
I
We thought
just,
the void chicken. We thought the void chicken was scary. No.
I just need her to wake up.
I should just mend these two chapters together. No, that's not how I would do it. No, that's
Alright,
not
so
right
Robin?
either. Okay, guess you're staying there.
Yeah, what's up?
You are being shaken to be woken up. It's light shaking.
God.
You're also feeling something warm being draped over you.
I get closer to the thing that is warm.
Oh my!
Freya's gonna give you a grin. See.
I physically hate you. Alright, you know what? I'm sorry. Look, Robin's gonna hate me. I don't care. Where's the keyhole? I'm going to.
I'm gonna die. That's what's gonna happen here.
Roll me
I'm
I'm
gonna
just gonna
take
hear
that.
explosions. We're gonna hear explosions from the bottom deck, and I'm gonna be like, oh,
Freya will hand Robin her rapier. She will prepare Robin's weapon for her.
Well, I'm
You
blind,
actually
so
don't. You don't know where keyhole is.
I just need to wake up Robin. Okay. I guess
he
I'll shake her
accepted-
again.
Has he accepted his fate?
Yeah,
Does
I
that-
can wake up Robin.
Yeah, you know what? You're right.
Disaster
I'm not
strikes
gonna die.
to
Talmud,
Conscious roll make
whoever gets
disaster
acquired.
relief.
come on,
Can I
Temet.
make comment?
Yep, I'm
Um,
with Talmud.
Is there anyone else that's asleep down here?
So far,
No one
She's
else
just going
died.
around. Is she just going around with a bunch of blankets and pillows?
so far it's just Robin and James.
Alright. Are they? Well, they're tucked in sufficiently. I'll put some of the books to the side so that way they can be comfortable.
So,
I like
Temet's
how we're
gonna
trying to
wake up
help her,
Robin
not
and get-
no.
Hey, Robin, they're ready to go. You mind coming on?
Yes.
5 more minutes.
No.
I mean, if you want, you can hop on the sled with the blanket. I'll carry you.
Ooh, that'd be cute.
She will pick her. I'm gonna pick myself up and waddle towards the.
I mean, I'm fine with this.
You could have tried this, friend.
Yeah, he's not wrong.
You know what? You don't get to say anything.
What you mean?
I am
I've done
going.
nothing wrong.
I didn't say
Okay.
anything. I'm going. I'm taking my James, and I'm getting ready to leave.
Hey,
Wait,
Dude, just
James is an
point
object
in
now?
and everything.
No, James is mine.
He
I
just watches
tucked him
he.
in and everything. Aw.
Yeah, it's like, oh what?
I'm sorry, James. It's time to get up. Please get up.
But I just tucked him in.
I'm awake.
Are you sure about that? My life really
Yes.
depends on you. So,
Yes, I'm awake.
See what you've done. You've woken up
I'm
the
in the
child.
I'm in the waking world.
Are you sure about that?
I'm going to die.
You've woken up the child after I put him down.
Good night. I was
Just
like,
tucked him
good night.
in.
Good night.
Where are we again?
The hostage boat.
Hostage
Think
boat.
about-
God.
Hostage boat. This is what you get.
Just, I feel like Johnny just pops out of a vent. Hostage boat. Pops back in.
Hostage boat. Freya would have said that loud enough for the others to hear. On the hostage boat.
Hostage boat.
Oh my goodness.
Oh shit, hostage boat.
There's a time where I wonder,
Right.
why am I here?
Is it worth it?
We don't know why, but we know that you're a glutton for pain, so that's probably why.
Touche. All right. So,
You agree too easily.
I need you to wake up, James. You've literally got my life in your hands today. So please.
I got you.
You dead.
You're dead, man.
You're gonna die.
Hey, by the way, whatever happened to that alcohol that Johnny took?
Do I still have that?
Check your
Oh no,
inventory.
it was light. I think it was in a mug. I remember that.
Yeah. Let's say
I drunk it.
You never actually said you drank it, to my knowledge.
Yeah, no, I was sipping. I told everything I was sipping it.
Okay.
Yep.
Oh, by the way, guys, when I died, I'd actually previously had said, like, hey, I think I'm going to pass out. I'm sorry. And then, like, 10 minutes later, I'm like, hey, I'm going to bed. Click.
Where?
So yeah, Robin's on the sled now, so you can now take it over there.
Alright, it's time.
Oh, that clicking's been me. I haven't even noticed that. What the frick? Okay.
Alright. It takes Jim's a little bit before, like, he's more cohesive.
Cohesive?
Coherent?
Coherent?
Coherent. Yep.
Coherent?
Coherent. Cohesive and coherent are two different words, I know this.
So,
Cohesive, coherent. Okay.
Tamat's gonna
Like it's
look at
more
Robin and go,
closely
are you
fitting.
okay being wrapped in a rope?
I thought we got past the rope phase.
There is no
I'm
phase.
just
Strange
thinking back
question.
to the lewd books I read. I'm just kidding.
Say that again.
What kind of?
I'm just kidding. She's
Strange.
she's underage. Eesh.
Take-
No.
Didn't know you were into that. That's tough. Understand?
Focus!
Okay,
Okay.
back on track. I'm trying to get back on track. Jeez. She looks up and she's like, "What?"
Kind of looks at you, goes, fish trap backpack. You know the term?
For some reason, I have a very inkling. I have inkling about what is about.
Okay, so like Native American term would be papoose.
Oh.
Wow, that clarifies it for me.
Right? Backpack on sled that usually you carry young children in.
Yep.
Street.
Kind of
Robin's
like
just
a
gonna-
sled.
You put it, you basically, it's like you're wearing a backpack, and it has a kind of hard bottom to it, that basically you then have ropes that tie the child basically to it. It's actually really comfortable, because the blanketing makes it all nice and padded and cushy.
Yep. The Inuit use that as well up in northern Canada.
Yep.
I've never heard of that. All I know is that you just I do it the Asian way, where I just wrap a towel around, or like a blanket around me, and just have the baby on my back.
Yeah.
But Robin's gonna be like, "Mm-mm," and shakes her head no, and just stands up, stretches, and is ready to go.
Okay.
Okay. Well, you got your 5 minutes at least.
She's very happy she got her 5 minutes.
All right.
Also, Ricky, this one's just for you, Ricky. There you go.
What did you just do?
Oh,
I'm
it's
tired of tucking them in, and now they're just not tucked in anymore. Gosh dang it.
It's in the camera.
you'll have
What
to go
camera?
to general discussion. The pinned link.
General discussion pinned link.
There he is. There they are. Hello, Android.
Cute little baby.
And she's captivated. Good job.
Yep.
Back on track.
Yeah, so everyone, I'll just say put your tokens on the dock, and then I'll get you guys
Oh.
in.
Wait,
Oh,
wait.
right.
Can you put my token there? I'm copying and pasting stuff.
Oh my goodness. Yep. Alright, so that's
I
everyone
think
going.
back here, actually. Aww. Unless they scratch.
I remember.
Oh, we jolted.
I'm gonna die.
Is
Not gonna
everyone good
die.
with this?
Yes.
Alright. And now...
On the
just
snoot.
gonna have to do a thing.
He's booping the snoot.
Just gonna have to put everyone in a line real quick, and then put them on a different layer.
And save this. Save this as an attachment. Put
Alright, give you
send this to my
Oh my God,
teacher.
they moved.
guys. Alright.
Precious little kitty.
Oh yeah, by the way, this is the attachment I was talking about. I got an upgrade.
I don't know if I have a song for this.
Go to
No.
Outlook. Figure out my teacher's email.
Hey, it's 123. Help me.
You see, I tried that before, but then they say you fail, and then I got
Alright.
blocked.
And here you guys go. As I now have to go into GM layer so you could see the
Right, let me click back onto this. I'm sorry, I was looking at the cat.
Oh, I'm in danger.
Oh, he's in danger. Sorry.
I need to. I
They're in
can't exactly
danger.
see. Oh.
Oh, they're in so much danger. Oh,
Well.
You
I
wanna know what's
have.
the bad thing?
what?
Tamat could have prevented this. All of this.
How?
I have
At
faith in
least we
you.
know that Tomat would have remembered this.
By killing what's his name, I guess. Maybe.
No,
No.
No.
because
Wait, then how do you
Technic-
prevented this?
technically terrifies James to run back to his hideout. We follow him.
I mean, we already knew where his hideout was even before the plan. I just wanted to talk to the lady because I don't want to fight my way through this. Which, seeing how many people are in here, and seeing as this is least less people than normally, I think it was a good idea.
Are your whiskers dripping with blood? Cat?
Yes.
Aww.
The
Yeah.
blood
Good
effect.
kill.
Vicious murderer.
Anyways. You see James walk up, to these two people, and then he says, I'd like to see Jester. We've gotten who we're looking for. They look between each other, then look back to you, Frey, who I assume you are disguised as Xander right now.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yep.
And they will be opening the door for both you and James to go in.
Okay.
And you are met with
17 daggers to the throat.
Well, what to say?
You are met with. I just need to double check. Nope. Need to double check a thing.
Anybody want the sad piano from Lavender Town?
Please,
She was
no.
about to go, nope, you've met with 18 daggers to the face.
No. You are met with what seems to be a
18
young
daggers?
halfling woman,
Oh.
and she looks
Why
to
you
you.
gotta be a bandit?
She looks to you and then looks to James and says, "Well, good job bringing him here without much of a fight, other than, of course, losing a few unfortunate members." And James like, yes, it was a bit of a struggle, but we convinced him to come and talk to you. Oh? And then she, like, you see her interest is like almost peaked to the maximum, and she looks directly to you.
Oh God, my heart. Look at her.
This lady
This
seems
was her.
dangerous.
Eyebrows raised on face.
Yeah, I have questions for you.
She's only
Why?
a level 10 sword fighter based on the image.
That's tough.
Why are you after? I don't
Well,
remember
yeah.
doing anything to you.
I have a theory of what's about to happen. Watch that
Well-
this Xander is here, but she has a strike team going to find get the real one. Because she has people been watching him the entire time.
I've had a couple of interest in you for a while with the strangers that you usually bring about you. Though I wasn't expecting to be offered such a high amount just to bring you here alive.
I don't like this lady. I don't like this lady.
Who wanted me to be brought here alive?
I may not know the man's name myself, but he seems to be of great power, and with that, with how we are, it definitely make our lives a lot easier. Don't you think?
I do. It makes a lot of sense based off what you're saying. What? You don't seem.
Remember, be selfless.
I am. That's why I'm trying not. Oh, I'm trying.
You're trying not to say BS right here and now.
This is phrase.
You seem like
So
an intellectual.
hard.
You seem like an intellectual individual.
You do seem like a smart individual. And if this person wants me for some money, and he wants me alive, could you at
She
least
wants
give me
me for some
description
coin.
of them? Well, I shouldn't say him. Who knows what they are?
Roll me a
You
persuasion.
should never.
Uh-oh.
Andy.
And
that
here
one-
goes the fight.
Yep.
Oh,
Or she just doesn't want to say that I should describe him to me. Oh, I
I
see.
like how we're all probably just watching the
Wow.
show. Wait, what do you get?
Okay.
A nat? A nat?
20.
Nice.
Nice.
Got
Oh,
18 plus 5. Nice.
Well, that's nice.
oh,
Well,
oh, Frey.
but how I saw him, he was a short gnomish figure, though I get the sense that they were hiding how they looked. The one thing I could tell you is that they at least know magic.
Of course.
So you would believe their disguise is magic?
It is only my guess, as it is as the spell seems something very similar to something that I can do.
You can.
But that does not
disguise
matter.
yourself? You're right. I suppose it doesn't. Then I have to. This is out of character.
Mhm.
I want to say it's out of character. Fuck, I'm gonna die. And also,
Die.
to my lovely teammates, because I think I forgot.
We're all
was the
watching.
question you wanted to ask?
Wait, say again?
What questions did we want to ask?
Um,
I have while I pull up my notes.
I'll say for the sake of this that you guys were able to figure out what you guys wanted to ask. Well, heading
Okay, good. All right. I'm gonna look at her. So, you're bandits, but you don't kill. You just steal. Why? Why become bandits then? Why not
bless
That's
be
ouch.
something else?
She kind of
Why
smirks.
not become more honorable thieves?
Yeah. Why not? You could work for a guild as adventurers, or as anything else. Why
Well,
bandits?
when you mention that, she smirks and says, "I'm surprised you know this much about us. They were right with saying that you were pretty smart."
Johnny cringing in the background.
Well,
Actually, no,
I believe that-
gnawing his nails.
I believe that's an overstatement on their behalf. but I have done my research onto you since this is the second time I've had you all come after. Well, this is the first time I've been captured, though. So, why?
Indeed, that is. Though we have our reasons.
Like what? Is it
Roll me another
to save
persuasion.
someone?
Oh.
Waiting for the nat one.
Stop.
Shh, shut your face. Shut your face.
Fraser got this, man.
Believe.
Fraser persuasive boy. Or girl. I don't know what phrase. Fraser.
You create.
Freya's a yes.
Freya's just yes. They're the embodiment of yes.
I am an enigma.
You a boy or a girl? I am an or.
I mean, it
Well,
doesn't matter.
Most of the time, it
Prefer
seems
not to
people
disclose.
around here have enough. People around here have enough that they can probably spare losing a couple coins or food for a little while.
I agree. There are a lot of nobles in town. That is something we can both agree upon. But isn't there a better way than stealing? If you need money, why not work?
Why not earn your keep?
But this is work.
Well, yeah, you're right, actually. This is work.
I would say, I mean, like, they're not wrong.
You're not wrong at all. You're very right. Oh,
It's an illegitimate job, but it's a job nonetheless.
you are correct when you say it's work, but isn't there a better form of work you could do? Instead of that wouldn't put other people at risk. Well, it wouldn't put them at risk of having to be afraid when they leave the house, more specifically.
I'm sure we don't go that far. People are probably more concerned about the idle things than they are about us.
I believe that depends on what you believe the idle things to be. There's rumors around town about how you all are a nuisance, and nobles have been trying to get adventurous to deal with you because of how much you rob people.
But they haven't. Though, we do also have. There are also the guards, which have done nothing. And they haven't stepped forward in trying to stop us.
Yes, but eventually someone will. You can't just live on this saying that since no one stopped you, you're going to keep doing it. It's unethical and wrong.
And yet there are people who have gotten away with a lot more worse.
Well, she hasn't asked me to put myself at risk, so I can't be selfless yet. Can I? I don't know. This is also Frey. I'm trying. Fair enough, fair enough. So, where's this person who wanted me? But
To be honest, I don't know, but there's only one way I'll be able to contact them, which I will be doing shortly. Though, I am very curious. What is that thing that you always idly work on every time I occasionally see you over in Bloodwing?
Tamat raises his hand. I know.
Wouldn't he? Can we say like? Wait, hold on. Can't we say as a group that that he would have explained all of this?
I know he's an artificer, and I know I talked to him about this. He worked, so let's assume that it was one of the same things.
The turtle.
The turtle, the crab, his machines. But what would you call them?
Automatons?
Mechs?
Automatons. They're not mechs.
Yet.
No. Shut up.
You'll eventually get one that he can
helping.
pilot.
Thank you.
You're not helping me. I
Oh,
beg of
sorry.
you.
Were we supposed to be helping you? Because, like, automatons are living beings.
Yes.
Think of
Help me.
cyborgs.
His creations, his machines, his drones, droids.
Oh my god.
Robots. You could just say
Robots.
robots.
I'll say this much. He has told you a little bit about what he was working on, and he actually did call it something when he mentioned it.
I know he has.
Roll me a
What has he
history check.
called? Oh god, why history? Out of all things.
Because since you guys aren't taking notes,
Well,
if the thing for you to get information from me is to roll history. Unfortunately, you can't remember what it is.
I do take notes. I just didn't write that. I'm gonna die.
Try to rebuttal her questions. Subterfuge. Yes.
Yeah,
Word.
would Xander rebuttal? Would Xander give a rebuttal since he's so
He's
close with-
basically Allie, just a little bit different. So,
That doesn't answer my
Oh my
question
goodness.
at all.
actually, now that I think about it,
Okay,
oof.
okay.
Yeah, he wouldn't.
So what would you call a relic from the past?
A relic.
A relic from the past.
You
In
would
history.
call a relic. It's a relic.
No, but if there's another
ancient
word for
artifact.
relic that maybe starts with an A.
Yeah, an artifact, ancient artifact. I know he's an artificer. Is it so an artifact? Is he working on an artifact?
I mean, you're welcome to take a guess, friend. I can only give you hints.
You know what,
Because I'm not technically there.
Yep.
I'm gonna look at her and say, well, I don't mind telling you, but I asked why you want to know. And after all, don't think that much. I
I
guess
just
should
find it
say
so
interesting.
curious. You work on it. You work on it in such a hard way. It's like it
Well-
almost looks like you've made it your life mission. I'll say with that history check, you're able to remember that when you first met him, he was like very avidly working on this type of object, which you do remember him calling it an artifact.
Oh,
I have a fun feeling that Johnny would probably know.
And you
Oh, shut up,
remember him.
John.
You remember him mentioning that he's trying to build an artifact to help him deal with the Barons.
yeah, I know he's trying to depollute the Barons. Was it depollute or get rid of zombies in the Barons?
Zombies.
Okay, I'm gonna look at her
Zumbinis.
and be like, well, it's an
Chewbacca.
artifact to help me make the Barons better.
I have officially lost the fish. I can't get it back.
Aw.
It has straight up taken it. And like, I try and take it away. Yep, nope, that's it. It's
Oh.
off.
it's theirs now.
Tab it.
Sorry. So, yeah,
Yeah,
I
you're
guess
fine.
just tell her that.
That's very adamant
Well,
of you.
her-
To be honest, that sounds very much like you. It's unfortunate what happened to your friend, though.
Do you mean T? Do you know what happened to T? Or
She kind of looks at you with a
Right.
strange look.
T, emo kid, Xander's friends. She doesn't mean us.
It might have been something that he didn't tell us.
I know. I know. It's not something he told us, or he might have been. I forgot.
Wait a minute.
'Cause
What was the question? I wasn't paying attention.
It was
It was a
it's
shame about what happened to your friend.
Yeah.
And then he
Um,
asked, do you mean tea? And she gave him a strange look.
You see her move her hands and then
America.
mutter underneath her
The
breath.
bear cub, Johnny,
Oh.
the robot crab
Wait.
thing,
She doesn't know about us though, so it couldn't have been that.
the
Yeah.
bear.
Hmm.
5.
Maybe you just suppressed it or don't want to talk about it. And this was after her yeah, she said that after like muttering something under her breath and like moving her hands a little bit.
I'm afraid I
Dispel magic.
don't
Silent
have
spell.
it.
No. She has
Oh.
dispel magic and silent spell. We're fucked.
Well, it's not magic that I'm using, so it's fine.
No,
Okay.
but we do have magic casters.
Oh, fair
Wait,
enough.
technically, wait. Quick question, off topic, Ithian. Dispel magic, would that work on key attack? Would that work on key, since technically it's not magic?
You don't know.
Oh.
Well, I mean, outside of
Yeah, no, that's why it's
DMing,
like off topic.
it's only on spells or spell effects.
Oh, okay. Okay, Johnny doesn't know this. Actually, he doesn't know she has a spell magic, so...
No.
Oh. Oh, no.
And I don't even know if Ashley would recognize the spell magic being casted. I don't know if Frey
he
would
probably
recognize it
wouldn't.
either.
He's a monk.
No, Frey would not.
Like,
Well,
he's a monk.
no.
He wouldn't. He doesn't really know that much about magic. He knows about
casters
key.
are just sitting outside like, so,
It's not
is
unusual.
this little
to
guy
be loved.
hungry?
Say it's not unusual
Yeah,
to be loved by
well-
anyone.
While Frey is thinking, you guys outside, again, the place seems to be, it used to be a 2-story house, except for the second story is completely destroyed to the point where you're pretty sure no one can get up to the second story.
Want to bet?
I mean, really, yeah. You want to bet? We may or may not have two.
You see at the front of the building there are no doors. There is a hole in the back, a hole in the corner, and a hole, you see, wherever you guys see dirt those are where there's holes, and when you look in, I will quickly do GM, just so you can see a couple of the others, because you'll see a couple of them.
As a side note, do we see any patrolling guards?
Outside, no.
Do I see any type of windows or ledgings?
For windows, there is a window here, and there's a couple of windows
I don't know
around
where the
here.
heck you're
and
poking.
I was gonna say, where,
here.
Ithian, if
It's
you're
like-
on GM layer,
Oh,
we don't
frick.
see those.
I was
Here,
like, where are you poking?
there's here, here,
Ithian still can't see.
Yeah, you can.
here,
wait,
and
where?
then these
Oh.
two. Any of these
Is
things that
any of-
stick out, those are windows. Which means I need to go over to here and grab a couple others.
Oh.
Just a side note, Ithian, for a map like this, for clarity purposes, you may want to make it a hair bigger.
I probably
just,
should have
like,
gone.
put-
I should have given it outside, but I only made the interior of this, so that's my bad.
Well, no, I'm just saying, just put grass or something around, and you can say, but it's not grass. Like,
Yeah.
and that will help with clarifying.
I'm gonna look to Tom at, and I'm going to say, so if it gets hair, like, so are we trying to go in now, or if things pop off, are we going in? And are we incapacitating or just outright killing?
Well, what do we know about them?
Well,
Actually,
they don't.
better question. Looks at Ricky, or looks at Robin.
Why is my...
Buys what?
No, nothing.
Okay. Looks at Robin. Better question. What does your alignment say that we have to do here?
My alignment?
Your god. Like,
Oh.
kind of says that with like a bit of salt.
Your god. Oh, you mean I was like, oh, you mean the Great Jinn?
I am obviously very, very displeased. I do not want to talk to this.
No, but
I don't want to.
no, it's more one of those like she gotta get upset of you if we bathe the halls of this building in blood.
Because then a Johnny's gonna pop up. I can start taking people out. I can try to start taking people out quietly.
Okay, I'll try.
No, you don't have to if you don't want to. I don't want to get you in trouble. And Tamat kind of like does this little like finger wave, like, yeah, you know. Actually, here I can actually simulate. Yeah, you know. I don't wanna get you in trouble.
That
See?
one.
Yeah.
Okay.
I should try anyways. Could do something bad. Oh shit, sorry. Do I roll for
You're fine.
religion?
Yeah, it would be a
Okay,
religion check.
I say you could be enslaved against your will.
You feel you feel a familiar though unwanted presence in your head.
No unwanted.
Hello, you. Hello, you.
Hello, you. Yeah, basically.
What is it, my child?
Is it okay if we bathe the halls with blood?
So context might be a bit more needed.
You're
Just
an
point to the-
all-knowing god.
Just points to the elf and just points to the draw elf sharpening his sword and getting daggers ready, and just sees Tomat bait.
Honestly, yeah.
And just Frey in the background. I don't know what I'm gonna do, but I feel like I'm gonna kill something.
Freya's face palming.
I can see a lot, though I cannot see everything you do. There is a lot I must
Bullshit.
keep an eye on, my child.
Look at her with the most condescending eyes.
Look at Johnny. Oh no, sorry.
I'm sorry. What's going on is kind of slipping from me. That's my bad.
You're fine. But yeah, it's basically, she's just trying to figure out, what you're specifically talking about.
Right. Well, we got this guy. Some long story.
2 days later.
Really, honestly. And there's a.
I swear I can get these daggers sharper.
Basically, bad people are here, and we need to defeat them.
What?
If you consider them bad people, then I do not see a problem.
Okay.
That's a green light.
You can
The green light.
That's the
Right.
green light.
bring the forest
Do you
down.
say that's the green light?
Bring the forest up upon them if you need be.
And I nod.
And
Oh,
you feel
first
the
time God's telling
presence
me to go
leave your
kill
mind.
So, what they say? I was like,
Uh-oh.
Johnny's like, so what they say? What they say?
And this is
I
where she
give the
lies and
thumbs
goes.
up.
No,
Oh.
so like this is where Ricky lies and just goes. They said we shouldn't do it. Wait, what?
No. I give the thumbs up.
Well, that's a green light.
All right, so Tamat just kind of goes. I'm going to walk in there.
No!
No,
I'm going-
wait, Tomat. Not yet. We haven't, they probably are still talking. If anything pops off, then we go massacre things.
No. We don't massacre. I'm going to walk in there. Tears a small piece of his shirt, making him look a little more hobo-ish. I'm going to go see if I can go get a drink.
Alright, where are you walking in?
I'm
Um,
gonna die.
Ithian, quick question.
Yeah?
The second flooring, I know that there's a giant hole in the in the area. Is there a hole leading to the first floor that you can look down into?
You don't know. You can't see the You can't
I
really
want to try to get up.
Okay, you
I
roll me
want to go
acrobatics
to the.
and Tamat. I need to know which entrance you're taking.
What's the one that looks like the most main travel door?
The one. I'm not on the right layer. The one right here.
Right where?
And there's also the one back here. It's either the mid front one or the back one.
So probably here then.
Okay. All right,
As
and
she
I
just
will.
sees as she just sees Tomat walk in, and just sees Johnny just pretty much run up a wall.
Okay. I need you to also roll me a stealth check.
Wouldn't there be wait, isn't there is there anyone upstairs?
I need you to roll me a stealth check.
That's why you
Okay.
need a stealth check, friend.
Pretty good.
Beats a passive perception.
Remember when
I'm gonna be upset if this didn't beat it.
I'm going to die.
Friend, we're bailing you out.
No,
Alright,
you need to bail me out.
Looking at this, it doesn't seem like they have a way to the second floor.
Oh, good. Is there an area that I can? Is there like an area I can look down into the
But you
first floor
you
without being
see
seen?
there is a major hole around in the center area. Around here, and there is a smaller hole here.
I'm gonna try to get to the smaller. I'm gonna try to get to the smaller hole as quiet as possible.
Okay.
That 14 should help.
Yeah, you'll be keeping that 14 as stealth.
So,
Okay.
Tamat's going to kind of like lazily walk in, kind of almost like he walks whenever he's drunk,
Okay.
and walking into the door.
Yeah, he says, "You sir, what are you doing here?"
Oh, huh? Wow, I thought this place was abandoned.
It was, but we have taken up living here.
Oh, my bad. I just wanted a place to get this hangover, God.
Roll me performance.
Performance? A deception? Fuck.
Oh shit.
Well, no, I have a +4 in both, so I mean, like, there's a chance. So you're saying there's a chance? I'm gonna roll low, roll low.
The
You know?
angel.
One's hidden in the ceiling, the other is rolling performance.
How bad is this hangover of yours?
It's not
As
that
he
bad,
looks
but
as he looks you over.
it's not that bad, but you know the guards, they're not that nice.
It's not that bad, but it could be better.
I was like, it's not that bad. Throws up.
I
Jerry,
just didn't want to get hurt. Jerry?
yeah,
He's
yes.
yelling at Jerry. Oh, he's yelling at a person. I was like, wait.
Oh,
Are they
iffy.
asking if I'm Jerry? I'm
Okay.
not sure
I was
here.
about to be like, wait, I forgot his name is James. I was like, please have James labeled so we just don't accidentally put a knife through his throat.
James has always been labeled, Mike.
I just making sure, because I would feel horrible if I accidentally.
You know what?
Like,
just
lit him on fire.
just because I can.
He's become bigger. Wait, no.
Just because I can. There you go.
Yeah,
He's like,
someone's named Jerry.
yep.
Jerry. Yes, we gotta keep him alive.
Let me get this straight. We have James, Jerry, and Jester.
We gotta keep him alive. We gotta keep.
Yeah,
we have to take
everyone
Jerry as a
has
prisoner.
J names if you didn't notice.
So we have to take James. We have to take Jerry as a prisoner. Can't kill Jerry.
Jerry has a name now.
We can't
Oh
kill
my
Jerry. We named it.
We can't take him back now.
We got it. We got it.
There are many Jerrys like this one, but this one is mine.
I'm gonna. If we have to, just incapacitate. Don't kill. Incapacitate.
He just calls back. Yes. Go get this guy the hangover remedy. He's
You
like,
have a remedy.
but we found a remedy, though it tastes like shit. You hear Jerry say, like,
Oh.
fine, Jeff.
I'll be honest. What was it? Oh, hang on. What was it they had the prisoner drink? Or no, what was it that Tamat drank? Because
It was a
Tamat
potion.
wasn't there for the prisoner.
they had,
Tamat,
things
you,
on
I
the
think, did you drink the strongest thing, or no?
No. I drank. It was something strong, but it wasn't the strongest. 'Cause I
Okay.
didn't want to kill Tamat.
It was. I think it
Because
was like
remember,
It was probably a dwarven ale then.
I'll be like,
My
that
God,
dwarven
there
ale
are
didn't taste that good
fortunes.
too.
Quick question, off topic. Ithian,
James,
like,
Jester,
out
and
of
Jerry.
character, is this a rug,
Yes,
or is that like a table with something on top?
that
Okay.
that's a rug. That is just a flat
I
out
have-
rug that they kind of just left in the
I have
corner.
my I have an idea. All right. How tall is this person? This is all out of character.
You don't see that person.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
I was-
and before you go ham, you might want to let Tiamat
No. I'm
Link
not
back
going ham
outside.
yet. He's just thinking because I'm just looking through this hole. I'm looking through this hole at everything I can see, pretty much.
Come on,
there's
Jeff,
actually
turn
a
around.
purpose to this drunken act.
I hope. Oh, I wish I had smoke bombs to be a true ninja.
But yeah, Jerry comes back over to you with like a cup that has.
More drinking?
No, this is the headache remedy. Or hangover remedy.
Oh, it's 11 o'clock.
Yes.
Ooh.
So
Guess
Tiamat's
if you
gonna
wanna-
drink it.
Okay.
Like,
It
he's
tastes
not gonna put
awful.
It tastes god awful, I bet. He's gonna cough a little bit, probably. But like, he's gonna drink all of it and kind of look and go, oh bloody hell, that tastes horrible.
Yeah,
How long does it take to work?
usually it'll take like. It should take you about 20 or so minutes before you're fine.
Okay, I'm gonna go back out to the trees.
All right.
Oh, I gotta sit down. And Tiamat just kind of like woozily walks back out.
Okay. I'll just put you on the GM.
And
real
I'm
quick.
walking back up to Rabbit. To Rabbit? Rabbit.
The rabbit.
Yeah.
Robin?
Walk back out to Robin. First off, anyone got a mint?
Ew.
Ooh.
So wait, good question. My thing still hold. My stealth still hold, right?
Your stealth will hold until you break stealth.
Okay. Where's the big hole?
The big hole is about here.
I'm gonna.
Can we just draw a hole?
Yeah. Please.
Can I use prestidigitation on Tom
Ew.
mouth?
Oh wow.
What smell?
Yeah.
Sure.
He wants some mint, so I want to like clean it, and then I want to try to give it a minty taste inside of his mouth.
Those are your holes.
Okay, I'm just looking through. I'm pretty much just teetering on that side and just teetering on the side out of view, but just looking down, seeing like, okay, that's 1, 2,
So
3.
I'm gonna look at Ricky specifically because her god's the one that gave us the okay. They're heavily armed. Like very heavily armed.
They either have maces or crossbows, from what you could see. Other than that, it looked like they were just wearing leather armor.
Most of them wearing leather armor. Dear God, why is this mint so strong? Okay, I'll take it over their hangover remedy, but damn, that might give me a hangover.
You want a different flavor?
No, I'm good. Good.
Wiggles her fingers. I have different flavors.
Maces, crossbows, leather armor. Where's the Johnny?
He climbed on the roof. Or, well, second floor, really.
He's just climbed up a wall.
Of course he did.
In the arms.
So, back to James and Jester. How we doing?
Alright.
Oh wait.
Why is there a Robin in there? Hold on.
Robin right here, just like, I've stealthed my way in, they'll never know. Hey!
All eyes.
Well, it's
Alright.
because we got a Johnny for information, and like now we at least know how well they're armed.
Yep. So, yeah. Jester basically said, I think you may have suppressed that memory then.
I'd rather not talk about it if you wouldn't mind.
I don't blame you. Losing your friend to some undead seems pretty bad.
Seeing someone eviscerated before your very eyes, yeah, it's pretty bad.
Yeah, it's definitely up there.
Just seeing someone getting torn apart right in front of you, limbs and all, blood and guts.
It was pretty.
Dramatic.
But I
Dramatic.
have. It's just why I want to keep working on my artifact to help the Barons. I hope you can understand that. at least.
And that is, and I can't say that's not admirable of you. It'd be nice if I had a friend like you, but circumstances are circumstances.
Well, I understand circumstances, but things don't have to be that way. We
And-
could
Works
be
for me. Sorry, I just feel like that's the next line.
No.
We just unintentionally get Xander having suddenly like people working for him that he doesn't understand why he's paying wages.
I mean, when they decide they don't want to kill me, maybe. For now, let's. For now, it's a no.
Okay.
And you know, just gonna ask her. You, actually, yeah, you could be friends with me. There's no reason for us to fight, at least, or for you to turn me over. If it's money you need, I could help. Alright.
Oh, I have
know
no
people
plan
that
in
don't-
fighting.
Well, I didn't mean to say fight. I'm sorry. I meant to say that you don't have to do this. There are other ways. There are better ways. In fact.
Big fact.
Yes, but I don't go back on
Boom.
deals. That isn't how we should do things here.
I understand that. Then, when the deal is done, if you had the chance to, well, as I should say,
If you could change the world with just one wish, would you?
What would you?
if you had
If you
the
could
chance,
make one wish, what would it be?
I'm going to blow my cover and let all of us die here and now. Shut up.
What you mean,
Hey,
all of us?
all of us. I'm in the roof. I'm safe.
They don't know some of us is here right now, man. I
I
don't know
just
what you
drank
about all of
shitty
us.
ale.
It was like, my dude, you be the only one that died.
This
I
would be
mean-
a single. Wait, this would be a single suicide, sir. I don't
Oh
think
well,
you
technically
understand.
it would let James die.
I mean,
Right.
Oh, James, no, we have to fight then.
if I blow
And
and if I blow my cover, I tell them that you're outside.
What you mean, we outside? I'll be gone.
I'm still in the roof. They don't know I'm here. I can sneak out the other side, dude. I can sneak out the other side and dip in the forest.
Bold of you to assume, like I won't
I'm
lie
just a
my way out of
drunk.
it.
How do they know I'm with you?
My dude, I'm a monk. I can disappear if I want to.
As far as I know, I'm an elf woman walking with my tall child.
My very tall
And
children.
also, teleport.
I hate
Oh yeah,
every one of you except Robin.
Like, I have the big stealth. I can
forgot there was
disappear.
like a tiny hole right there.
Where?
Every one of you except Robin. God.
What did
Oh.
James do?
But yeah,
You're right. Except Robin.
you watch it. You see as like a magical hand just picks up one of the books in the corner. And Ajne, are you peering in a hole right now?
Actually, I'm kind of looking at my surroundings, see if I see any other holes. But then I would slightly peer into it, trying to maintain stealth.
Alright, you watch
Another
as
gesture
you watch
person.
as a book is going straight towards your face.
Oh my God. I asked for one thing.
I guess I'm trying to dodge the book, but try to stay covered. So just
Roll me a
for
quick-
her to
roll
have
me
the illusion
a-
that something happened.
Roll me a quick dex check.
Dex check, just base dexterity.
Base dexterity. Alright, you are able to barely get out of the way of a book as it goes flying up into the sky.
I'm making
And,
no
and
sound.
then starts to slowly fall.
Making
and-
no sound, but I am backing out. Just like, oof, this person.
Might be best to just listen and not look.
Mm-hmm.
And Jessica says, well, if you hang tight, maybe I can go discuss with the fellow. James,
Yeah,
keep him in the cellar. Right. Let's go. as he says, like, just looks to you with a very concerned look. It's like gestures for you to follow.
I'll follow him. It's okay, James. I don't blame you. I blame Johnny.
Hey, you don't know it's me.
I'm
Who should
pretty
we
sure
go
I
to?
do.
Oh, doesn't matter.
Again, you don't know it's me,
I'm
and she
pretty
still
sure I
doesn't know
do.
it's me either.
Who
I'm
else
gonna
would
actually
it
leave.
be?
I'm actually gonna leave after that whole book fiasco thing. I'm gonna dip.
But yeah, he
So,
moves his box out of the way, and you see like this one hole in the ground.
Jesus.
And like he just like mutters to you saying, "Sorry, this is the only cellar we have. I'll try and leave it not
Look
as
at him.
covered."
You're fine. If
So,
it comes to it, I have a way to get out. Thank you.
Okay.
so I'm
yeah.
pretty. Oh,
I'll say
Johnny-
you're in the cellar.
Johnny's gonna hop down from, like, pretty much just get, like, pretty much from the area. Was there any trees near that place I climbed up, or is it just a base area?
It was base.
He pretty much just climbs down in his skirt and just makes his way quietly over to where he will last remembers the group being.
Okay.
So, this lady's wicked powerful. I think she has like some type of protection aura. Something almost took my head off with a book. She didn't even flinch or turn.
Tamat just kind of looks at you. Did you get the name of the book?
Oh
No.
Aw.
God.
I was like, but I'm under the impression I wasn't seen.
Impression or weren't seen?
I wasn't seen. There would have been more books if I were seen.
Okay.
So all I know is he's in the cellar. They're in the cellar.
You were about to say Naraki.
Yep, I was. Frey is in the cellar. It's your holding pin for the time being until this mystery man shows up.
Mystery man.
Could we dig a small hole to the cellar?
I don't know where the cellar went. Well, I know. Actually, would I know where the cellar went?
You dipped before they went.
I left before I went because the area was too hot. The area was too hot.
Ew, it's a shitstorm, is what you're telling me?
Yep.
Okay. I'm gonna defer this to the one with a god. I got nothing.
Frey, Robin, any suggestions? Freya, Robin, any suggestions? Oh wait, well, any ideas?
Were there any rooms that looked like they could have been the cellar that you saw when you were up there?
When I was leaving through beside the big hole, would I have seen any side rooms or something like that?
You would have noted that there's a room somewhere down here. Over here.
There's a room.
There's one over here. You think there's a room here, and there might be a room or two around here. Other than that, that's all you can see. Other than this being the only completely closed off room, you think?
There was five separate rooms. One of them held their master, that jester person. There was one to the bottom left, one to the top left, and one to the top right. I think maybe they're in the top left. Maybe. That's just a guess. I wasn't able to confirm. Sorry.
And did you see them go? Were you able to see them go to take Freya over? Were you able to see them take Frey to the south?
No, I was not. I got a bad feeling from that jester person. I need to get out.
Like this, I wish that we had arranged for James to meet us out here just in case things went awry.
Wait, he's not coming?
Don't know. Did we plan for him to come and meet us? outside just in case?
Did you?
Face palm. All you hear in the background is
That answers my question.
like. I was like, I thought Frey.
You left all the plan making to Frey. You ain't think nothing. Shut up. I'm sorry.
That's why I was like, I thought I didn't think I would have this.
Well, you thought wrong. You fucked up. Now didn't you? Don't you feel dumb?
You see, I feel like you're patronizing the person who's trying to figure out how to come rescue you.
Who says I need rescuing?
Good point. Wanna go back to the boat?
Are you being serious?
No.
Here's
Oh,
Gemma's
get my
gonna
hopes
pipe up. Worst comes to worst, if we need to find his body to get his stuff, he is carrying our nameplate. We could
Oh.
always try and locate him later.
Wow, thank you. Wow.
Well,
That's-
also, if they find the name, if he does die and they do find the nameplate and they know it's an illusion, they may come for the rest of us.
Well, but the thing is who are the rest of us? His
Good point.
nameplate's pretty.
Good point. It would take them time to
Strange.
try to pinpoint each board member, and we would all been dissipated by that point.
Or it could be the City of Magic. You know, even if they starve him out, we've got 7 days we could get away.
6 if they like 6 if
Horrible.
6 if Frey breaks.
Hmm.
Wow. That,
Which. But
I
we have
see.
to figure
Well,
out a way
okay,
to
so
get it.
Frey realizes where they stand here.
If we've got 6 days, then we could theoretically help finish loading for 4 days, which would allow them to get their transports done, which would then let us leave, which means we'd be in the air, which would take us another probably 3 or 4 days to get to the City of Magic.
You ever remember how much
You're right.
Just
Wait, would
party,
we
I
inform the
swear.
Would we inform the captain? Or
Well, we
just keep her
have
out of
to.
the loop? You're right. We have
Okay.
to tell her since we can't keep the captain out the loop.
Johnny.
Hmm?
If you were to go back up there and check, would you be able to see any signs of James?
The last thing I saw, James was escorting James was escorting Frey
Right?
Frey to the cell, to wherever the cell is. I could try to go back up there, but I have a really bad feeling about that jester person.
I was hoping that if we were able to see him, I could have used the spell message, or the cantrip message on him to try to get
Now-
information, but never mind.
I was like, wait, wouldn't that mean you would have to come up too?
How does
Yeah.
the spell work? And this is Emo Kid.
I just have to point towards a creature that's within like 120 feet of me.
Wait,
Uh,
kind of like what
Only they
Pseudo
can
Dragon
hear-
does?
Yeah, like only they can hear what I'm trying to say to them, and then they whisper back, and only I can hear it. It doesn't have to be within a straight line, but
You said there's a hole in the roof, right?
There are a couple holes. A small one in Jester's office, a medium-sized one, like in the right top corner, and a large one in the center.
Do you think it's possible to see James from one of them?
I doubt it, but it's
I
worth
mean,
a
if
shot.
we've got any gold, I could always go pay the guys who gave me the cure. Tell them my hangover's gone.
Bribery.
Oh yeah, that was how I got
My
rid of
theory is
hangover.
my theory is he's in the top left room. That's just a theory. I might be wrong, but do you need gold, or
Well, I mean, we just need one of us to be able to see him, right?
Well, if I can get a view of him, I could probably fly you up there.
Fly.
Her
You can
voice
fly.
her voice gets even quieter when she mentions this.
you can fly?
Elevation. The spell.
I can, yes.
That's tough. I want you to know that.
Leviosa.
Wingardium Leviosa.
this is a rabbit hole I'm not going down. All right.
she's very hesitant. But you see these almost petal-like wings sprout out of her back.
Wow,
Let's see.
Yeah.
that's pretty.
But why? But why? Huh, puppy? But why?
And then like,
Aw.
and then when she folds them, they kind of just like disappears. Like, I can use those and fly you up if I'm able to get you in line of sight of James, and maybe you could cast message.
But that
You're a silent flyer, right?
I don't really make sound. I don't like making sound usually.
Goes to take off, the mariachi band just starts playing.
Jokes.
oh god, just death metal starts playing
Yeah,
as she
just
flaps
death.
her wings. Like,
She
I was
she lets her wings come out again, and like she flies up, and like you don't really hear anything.
Well, this is going to be an interesting time. All right.
do you want me to come back up there with you guys, or?
Uh, you're sure you can not make a sound as well? Then yes.
I was like that gesture. With my attunement to like spirits and stuff, would I be able to feel if I've been noticed? Like, what would I have to roll to
Roll
try
me
to
an
sense
insight.
that? Dude, I'm good at that. Hold on a minute. I thought I was good at that.
You have no idea.
Well,
This is a hard person to read.
I'll try again later. In the background, I was like, I am good at that. No. Okay.
Gesture. She's very suspicious. Very trustworthy.
I was like, I'm gonna go offer her some. I'm gonna go offer her some cookies. I was like, well, we can. At least I got the 5 out the way.
But
Thank you
So-
for not stealthing with that.
so Freya, Imoka does offer to fly you up.
Oh, I know. That's why I said I guess I'm flying.
All right. And
Before,
mind, I'm not
before
going
she,
nowhere.
Before she flies, I'm gonna ask her to do something.
Tripped over my feet.
okay. I also need you to roll me a
Can
stealth check. So what are you saying, Tamat?
Who?
Ah.
I say before she flies, I'm gonna ask her to carry something on her.
Oof. I tried.
No, Ajni,
Uh-oh.
not you.
Oh no,
Oh.
I wasn't going
Oh,
back.
thank
I
God.
fell. I fell, and I'm just gonna sit there.
You still
right
need to roll me a stealth check.
now. Ooh.
See if you spell silently.
Let's
Can
see if I
Tamat
fall.
try to catch?
I'm fine.
All right. Like you climb up the
I'm fine.
building, but like you just like thud onto the ground, but you're able to get back before anyone notices you were there to begin with.
It's like I slipped.
Um,
I almost like my foot didn't catch. My foot didn't catch.
And Tamat, what are you giving Imoka?
Okay, so I'm gonna give Emo Kid a harpy feather.
What's this for?
It's a good luck charm, kid. I believe in you.
Oh, okay. And like she'll just start flying you up to around the hole, just trying to see wherever whichever line of sight can get you to seeing.
Okay, now that Emo Kid's gone, it's a total fucking bluff. If this fails,
No.
we run.
Yeah, I was like, that's why I was like, that Harpy Feather was a GTFO token, wasn't it?
And I think
Jesus.
you're just barely able to see James from this view.
Oh, would you look at that?
No,
I
but
spotted my target.
like, what was I saying? I'm looking at Tom. I was like, that Harpy Feather was a GTFO token, wasn't it?
It's more of like a placebo. You know, kind of like we get goldfish.
Yes.
Makes them fatter, but they don't really eat anything.
So
Alright,
basically,
and what is the
if
message you're
shit
sending
gets that
them?
bad, run.
Freya's gonna ask, what happened? Did everything go as planned, or is something wrong?
Is shit about to go down?
I have a fun feeling that it
Yeah.
is.
Honestly, why is Frey in a cage? Or somewhere?
I
We
remember I
abandoned Frey
said they
now?
were in the. I said they're in the thing. I said he was in the thing.
Do we abandon Frey now or later?
We're not
Don't
abandoning
worry,
We're
you.
not abandoning you.
Lies.
What you mean lies?
We're
We have
still
totally not mapped out exactly how many days we'd have to get the fuck out of town, okay? We're
In my
not
defense. Okay, in Freya and Robin's defense, and Emo Kids, they didn't say anything.
They didn't.
Whether or not they were silently agreeing is a different story, but they didn't say anything.
I have syrup and butter!
You have
Fine,
syrup and butter. If this man doesn't find some pancakes, some waffles, flapjacks, something.
trying to figure out how
No,
fast I can actually get the real one.
I have butter, syrup, and peanut butter.
All you need is bread.
No, I don't even need bread. You can eat it with a spoon.
True.
With a spoon.
Huh?
No, it's like I said. True.
Hurry up, Autumn.
Oh no.
Did she move? Did she move?
Can Emo Kid,
Oh.
like, Freya's gonna, like, send a message. She's gonna use, message on Emo Kid and ask them if they can bring her back just a little bit so she can see the others down below.
Alright, and I'll just do this and you'll be brought back.
Alright.
So like, did that lady just look up?
No, she didn't. So, I have bad news.
Was my hunch correct?
Jester is called for the person that's looking for Xander with a book, but James thinks that Jester might have caught on that this is a ruse and things could go wrong.
Oh,
Ah, the book thing.
So, Frey
cover
might be in some trouble.
My cover was blown. My cover was blown.
why did you stealth up the house?
To get a
Honestly,
better
I'm not
vantage
that
point
good.
to see if she hasn't stabbed you in the fucking throat.
I mean, it could have also
Fair
been the who, like, what friend thing that might have also
Fair
sent
enough.
you down the river.
You know, I'm not a good Xander.
She's like, this ain't right.
You probably should have asked for some backstory for the lore of Xander.
It's okay. Look, I don't have the attachments, so yeah, y'all can just go and leave me.
We're not leaving you
Lie.
unless shit gets that bad.
Me to come inside.
Wait, can't you emergency teleport?
He
I
can,
can.
yeah.
That's why I said you can leave if it gets that bad.
I was like, well, like, I was about to be like, wait, can't you just emergency teleport?
No.
Multiple of them can teleport.
A lot of
Yes.
people can teleport.
How exactly are we going to get this boy out of here? I mean, you can teleport out, which would be easier, but
But I don't know that it's not that.
You're calling the other one too.
can Emo Kid be able to fly me back up there so I can just say, actually, you know what? I'm gonna trust that James will tell you.
I trust James too.
Alright,
If-
I'm just gonna do this again because I can.
because I can. I love that.
But
It's easy,
why? Because I can.
well, it's easy for me to just like leave you where you were originally and just put you on GM later when you guys go back.
Oh no, just you saying that reminded me of every time Naraki kidnapped Allie.
Because
Why? Because I can. But why?
But like, Frey, is your teleportation site-based or memory-based? Because if it's memory-based, you could just teleport from where you walked in from, the
It's-
outside.
there's a range in which I can teleport.
It's a big range though.
It is.
5
It's a
kilometers
5
is a
kilometer range,
very...
and here's the
5
thing:
kilometers is huge.
even if he passes out, we have a way to move him.
Yeah, and very
and
fast.
A Tamat
Bodies.
that could teleport
Some of
him
us
away.
can't. I was like, some of us actually just can pick you up and physically run. We have a sled and we have a Tomat.
I mean, fair enough, but I'm not gonna leave James. I'd rather die.
Well, but here's the thing: what if James isn't implicated right now? Current
Well,
moment
if he-
doesn't seem like he is.
As far as we know, James possibly does believe that you are
Fuck.
that you are Xander.
Well, James knows I'm not Xander.
Yeah,
Well, yeah, but
he was
they
talking
don't
to
know
him.
that he doesn't know. They don't know
Also-
that he knows.
James could slip out when you disappear and never be seen again.
Look, I don't want to leave.
And the
my
thing
brother.
is,
I
if
love him.
James gets the message, hey, get the fuck out, we'll help you. Well, then you get the fuck out, right?
Yeah, I was like, my dude, if she sends a message to James saying, James, get out now, we're ex-villing, you boy, person, thing,
Acting like you can't take James with you when you teleport.
squeeze me.
That you could.
He literally just needs a finger.
And James would be next to
All
you and
you
be
need
like,
is
ah,
a finger.
let's go.
Oh yeah, you could definitely teleport their finger off their body.
No,
This
I-
legitimately went
wait,
from
I thought
us
it was
trying
like,
to
wait,
get
wait,
Frey
yeah.
out from us to just trying to get James out. Just like, listen, we know Frey got themselves, but our boy James, like,
we literally can just tell him to go, and he was like, I'm gonna go run to the store real quick to go grab some. I'll be right back.
James has become the new bore of the group. I hope you realized.
He probably will be.
Here's the problem though. If he becomes the new boar, does that mean Ricky has to adopt him?
No.
Yes.
He's mine.
Have I
Oh,
adopted
parents.
all of the pets?
Yes.
You adopted a lot of them.
Does he count as a pet?
Yes.
He's mine.
Oh my goodness.
He's not mine, he's ours.
No. You didn't want him. You didn't like him. I
Sir,
got him.
communism
I got him.
works,
I
it's
got him.
ours.
Communism works, it's ours. Listen, you're saying no, but all I'm seeing is him trying to come to me whenever
Y'all
he wants story
saying no,
times.
but all I see is yeah.
We
Dude,
can
don't make me
disband
start playing the
right now.
make me start playing the Soviet anthem. We can. It's the
Oh, I've
people's
got one.
person.
I've got one better for you.
People's person.
RS3 Ithian, Soviet March.
RS3 Soviet
God.
March, really?
Yep. That's all I have to say to you, fucks.
Oh my goodness.
We're getting off track.
Nah,
Well,
yeah,
what
but,
are
like,
you
in all
guys
seriousness,
doing?
That's
Dude, you need.
perfectly on track.
Actually, it's up to Frey. Not, I meant Frey, yeah.
Oh my god.
When you guys have
I-
characters that are named close. Just like Vex and Vax.
In my defense, we have multiple.
Vex, Vax, and Vux.
Just, dear God, if we ever run into that one character, Ithia, you know what character I'm talking about.
Which
One that I
character?
accidentally named really close to T's name.
Oh, him. Yeah.
Like,
T,
ah.
T.
Let me name him this, and it's just like, oh yeah, that's T's name.
Like T.
Scream.
You name him.
Anyways,
Dude,
what are you guys
before
doing?
Freya goes back up, she's gonna ask, do you want me to warn him? The silence does not give me a yes or no
Wait.
answer, sir. I asked, do you want me?
Who are you talking to?
Freya's talking
Yeah.
to you guys. I said before we go back up, Freya's gonna ask you, do you want me to warn him?
Yes. Warn James to try to exfil. Cause wait, Frey can teleport, right?
Well, I still want to meet the guy.
Oh
It's sad that we don't know this information yet.
no, I wasn't.
So-
I wasn't around to actually hear about. This.
Actually,
About the
wait a
food.
second. Question: if Frey can exfil, why haven't they exfilled yet?
Asking the proper questions, I see.
You can see Johnny's hand pulsating as he's squeezing his fist. Like, I forgot. He can get out on his own. Please go warn James. He needs to leave.
Alright.
Well, isn't it more suspicious if James just leaves now?
Say he's going to the store or going.
I'll tell James to map out an easy and clear exit to get out.
Was there any bathrooms inside this place?
What about to
Nope.
have this man's book through a window? What the frick?
Oh, then say he's going to take a.
God, that hurt. Alright.
Alright, so what are you messaging, James?
So dumb.
I'm gonna tell James that he needs to start mapping out a clear and proper way to exit out as quickly as possible without arising suspicion.
Just
we
say
want you to
we
live.
Yeah, just say we believe our cover's been below.
If things
James
go
is the
south,
one that told you that.
yeah, that's why I'm telling him. Please map out a quick and easy exit, because Frey can get themselves out. Like, get
Frey
themselves
can
out.
get themselves out.
We're
Get-
worried about you the most. You are an
Our
important
team.
part of this team.
RTB, you need to leave now.
We're worried about you more because Frey, well, fuck him.
He's
Frey
immortal.
legitimately
He's
chose
immortal.
this
He
path.
can come back. He can come back. You can't.
By the way,
You know,
okay, can I clarify something real quick?
Huh?
yes.
This is why Tamat jumped you off the bridge.
I mean,
Physically,
yeah, but
this
I'm
is
fine
why.
with this outcome.
Okay.
I'm fine with his outcome.
I'm just saying, this is why Tamat jumped you off the bridge, is to make sure your nerves were steeled and you were ready to go in this and, you know, put your life on the line.
This isn't
question.
anything new to Frey.
Jumped
Okay.
him off the bridge and just smacked him.
Quick question off topic. How long
Okay.
is it? Your shapeshifting is biological, so it's pretty much
Yeah.
indefinite and can't wear out.
Unless I either A, get knocked out, yeah, or I change back myself.
Oh, I hope they don't start
Wait.
torturing you.
I mean, as long as I don't pass out, it's fine.
What's your constitution
Sure.
again?
Can't you not drink because your constitution is lower
Yes,
than you're used to?
You
yes,
should take a sip.
Constitution is 12.
You should take a drink.
It's not that bad. It's really not that bad. Like, that's not a bad con.
It's not Tamat bad.
Yeah, it's not.
And
But-
just for shits and giggles, I'm gonna do a constitution.
Freya's gonna
I heard a metal pot drop.
that -2.
Wait, I'm sorry. I like how it says Constitution. Something crumbles in the background.
Don't worry about all that. Freya's gonna message back to James and tell him, if you know for a fact that you can walk out of here without arising any form of suspicion,
Do it.
I would suggest that you do so.
Now.
But if you think it would be better for you to just kind of blend in, I won't stop you. But if you're going to do this, I would suggest sticking at least somewhat close to Frey, so when they leave, they can take you with them.
Or tell
You know what's gonna be bad? When Frey teleports.
And Tomat.
No, so you know what's really gonna be bad? When Frey teleports, the first person we're gonna run over to is James.
Yeah.
Yeah. Again,
Why am I with
She's just
y'all?
gonna message back and say, please just be safe.
Again, it's like if he leaves out, look around for the elf, like look around for the hidden elf and the what
Don't
race is
mention
Tomat?
Don't mention Tamat.
Look around for the elf. Like look around for the elf. He's hiding in a bush.
Or you could stay
Or
with
Robin.
me. Cause fuck them. Y'all wanted to kill him a while
Shut
ago.
up.
I don't know what you're talking about. I read this man a story.
I was like, I have gone back on all my ways.
I believe in
regret
equal
my
treatment
decision.
for all, sir. If I wanted to kill one bandit, I'm going to want to kill another. We do not play favorites in this household.
Can't take the man I chose to befriend.
It
Listen,
doesn't matter. You're
watch
in a
me.
cell. You're in a cell,
Dr. Xander.
sir.
He left.
Okay,
the
can we get this back on
Uh,
track?
You're right.
Okay.
Yes, you can.
Freya's gonna ask to be put back down on the ground with the group, and she's gonna brief
Okay.
them that, like, James said that he's pretty sure they don't see him as suspicious, so he's probably gonna try to stick close to Frey just in case Frey decides to leave, so Frey can take them with him.
Frey will die in this gate.
And Xander, and he doesn't trust the man that's after Xander. Even he has a bad feeling about it.
You know,
That's not good.
using Frey as bait, I wish I'd have thought of it. Brilliant.
What would you even Okay, like that's gonna take Freya off of what she was gonna say and to be like, wait, what would you even catch with that? Would you catch people?
Yeah.
But what kind of people?
Obviously, we're about to catch a person.
Guys, we're getting off track.
Well, yeah, but this is an interesting
The
topic. you know?
actual character development, though, like on
This is
track,
like a
sadly.
legitimately
True, but
interesting topic, but gosh
How
dang.
would that bait even look like? Would it be all
Would he be
regular baity, or
would they be cursing and wiggling around, or would they just be like, "Hey, how's it going?" Like,
would it be shape changing? Would it be shape changing bait, like
Oh my
multicolored
goodness.
bait, multi-changing bait? It like shifts around and does stuff.
Frank can change how they
That'd be
look. Can they just
Oh,
change their
next time
color?
we see Frey, let's see how like what kind of bait he thinks he'd be.
Fabulous bait.
We already know Frey would probably ask to throw some sparkles around himself and be like, "I am the best man."
He's like, there's no better bait than me.
Holds up golden lucky lure. There is nothing better.
I was like, if you say so, come here.
Like, oh, that's a challenge accepted, sir.
I was like, challenge accepted. Come here. I have an interesting something. I was like, challenge accepted. Yes.
Yes.
Oh, I didn't just do that. I did. God damn it.
Hmm?
Challenge accepted. Yes. Was that what you were saying?
No, marker opened on my bed sheet.
Oh no.
This ain't coming out.
Alright. So the rest
Sir,
of you
I'm
guys,
going
what are
to
you guys
personally come over
doing?
and just start scribbling on stuff.
The rest of you guys, what
Um,
are you doing?
I'm pretty much looking around. I'm pretty much doing a nice little look around the area, making sure there's no guards coming from where we're standing, or anyone that's just lingering coming out to take a piss.
You could look around for the guy coming.
I mean, you do see
Again,
like
anyone coming.
you see like one person leave, like go over to the forest edge just to urinate.
Oh, so at least we know where they're taking a piss.
I was like, maybe we can beat him for some information.
I'm not about to beat someone with their wang out.
I will.
That we don't know what their kinks are actually.
Can I have a gold?
You're right. Do I see anyone else?
You want a gold?
You know,
Can someone hand me a gold piece?
I have an idea
Freya
of
will
what I'm gonna
hand you
do
a
for a
gold
map
piece.
real quick.
Or two.
Okay, she'll hand you 2 gold pieces then. Shoot.
Okay.
Alright.
I'm gonna walk over to the
Go ahead.
person peeing.
Okay. They're like,
This is a
one
strange
moment,
time to
sir.
walk up and pop off.
I'm just gonna
Yeah,
very
but of
quickly
course, take
do
your
a thing.
time.
Yeah, that he takes a little bit, but he does finish.
Jingle jangle.
Jingle, jingle, zip.
Okay. No, you're fine there. I need to grab you.
Freya's low-key wondering if she can just use message on Robin and they can just talk about the pseudo dragon and shit talk other people.
Yeah, I'm just gonna shove you here because I'll just say it's that house that you guys are nearby.
I like a Robin's like, I'm not being around bullshit.
Listen, she chose to be a part of this party. She's already around bullshit.
And then
Right.
I just need to go to here.
We are
No.
totally not like suspicious at all.
I'm just jumping maps for the
Just
time being.
It was Jeff and Jerry, right?
Yeah, you saw
It was
Jeff and Jerry.
Jerry, James, and Jester.
Well, no.
4 J's.
No. Jeff.
But
and
the ones
Jerry.
that we were.
The 2 that I interacted with.
Oh yeah, Jeff and Jerry.
But yeah, this guy
Jerry.
finishes, and don't worry, nameplates will come over if they need to. This guy doesn't have a nameplate.
I like how we're just talking amongst each other, trying to be inconspicuous.
Yeah, Nuno
Time
is
out,
more
let's go walk
of
up to the
over
kids.
here.
So, how's the
Hey,
weather?
you know Jeff and Jerry, right?
Hmm.
I mean, I'm still curious
You know
about
those
this
two?
thing.
Okay. What's up?
Oh, I was just wondering, could you take me to them? I kind of need to repay them. They did me a favor just a second ago.
Sure. That's more in. Come along with me.
But of course.
Oh no.
All right.
I hardly thought he was about to just like incapacitate this dude, because if we
Look,
did
if I
incapacitate
incapacitate him, I'm gonna incapacitate myself. Look, we need to not use that.
There you go.
no, because I'm like, if we incapacitate someone, we actually have to kill them. We can't allow them to be able to walk around.
Yeah,
even if
he
we
just
capture them.
takes you in here and says like, "Hey Jeff, Jerry, apparently this guy has to repay you guys.
Say anything? Come over.
Yeah,
Try to
Jeff.
kill me? Nothing?
Jeff is here approaching you, and Jerry hears his name, so he comes over.
You gents did me a huge favor, getting the guards off my tail and helping me feel quite better. I figure I ought to repay the favor. Brought you both a gold coin.
Oh, that is quite generous of you.
What?
Not often do we actually get payment for helping out strangers, but you should probably keep that. It seems like you might need that more than we do.
You hobo.
I don't need it.
Oh yeah, his clothing is still torn too.
Yeah, my
Thank God.
clothing is still torn. I don't need it, friend. Little do you know, I am a millionaire. And Tiamat just kind of does a like crazily wave.
Millionaire.
You get
And
Jeff to
crazy.
laugh, but Jerry rolls his eyes.
I'm going for the like crazed drunkard. But I wanted to ask, by chance, do you guys know anybody that works the docks?
No, that's one of the places we tend to avoid.
Fair enough. Just trying to think if there's a way I could get more of that brew. Lord knows I'll probably find myself in this state again.
Well, be more careful with what you drink.
Well, no, that's very true. I was just thinking having some of that to travel with wouldn't be that bad of an idea. But, if nothing else, if you think I deserve the gold, and he kind of hiccups a little bit because I'm trying not to hiccup. God, this hurts.
Oof.
Sorry, I forgot how much peanut butter makes your throat not feel good.
Oh no.
Yeah.
Tamat's going to go, well, I will take my leave. But, again, just know that you're appreciated by, and Tamat kind of like points his kind of grayish hair, like, by an older gentleman. If you're ever out near my way, let me know. I'm usually found by the river.
Right. That's a bit of a ways off, but close enough in a way.
Do you guys like trout?
Jerry just like shakes his head completely and just like, I don't mind trout.
Would you like a trout? Fresh caught this morning.
I haven't had trout in a while, and Jerry just like glares at Jeff as if he's just dead to him.
Dead to me, sir. Dead to me.
Dishonor. Disownment.
Wait, he takes a step back when you pull out the trout.
Alright, well, I'm gonna pull out a single trout and hand it to him.
Thanks.
Yeah, it's no problem. I
Then he looks
appreciate
over. Then he looks over to Jerry. Don't worry, I'll cook this 20 feet away from you. And Jerry's like, I don't goddamn trust you.
I love the little amount of trust that he has towards his friend.
So
He's like-
Tamat's gonna leave.
Faith has been lost. Faith has been
Yeah, and you just watch
Is that
Jerry
right?
just walks off into the building.
Yeah, that's the way he said that. It sounded like you said that last time. And look what happened.
He's like, my faith has been lost. It has been lost since the first time you cooked the trout.
I smelt trout for a week.
Yeah, so Tamat's gonna leave and go back to the group.
Alright.
So, informing of them that nothing seems off.
Hmm.
Can I please fix your shirt now? Bugging me.
Shirt? Oh. This. I guess.
There you go.
But we appreciate Hobo Talmud here.
I'm glad that you're not here to say that, because Freya would have glared at you as she grabbed Tom.
The problem is, though, Combat makes a good hobo. He is the
That's
literal
not-
crazy old dude.
Wait a second.
He's the crazy uncle that sometimes has
His hair is fine, right? Because if his hair is not, I'm gonna have to spend a while grooming this man.
It's Tamat. I'm not going to answer that question.
Okay, I'm gonna spend a while grooming this man.
On a side note, here's what I'm eating.
Just peanut butter flat out of a spoon.
Oh,
Good job.
if
No,
I had my.
It's peanut butter and syrup.
Oh, okay.
Oh, that's what you meant.
It's a
Okay.
it's a blood sugar leveler, which is I think why I was feeling so damn like.
Maybe. All right, so you're back with the group.
Being groomed, no less.
Is it enough to change Tamat's appearance?
I would say not too terribly much. It just seems like you're more groomed.
I mean, I have to disguise kids if you're trying to change your appearance, man.
Yeah, but I don't need to disguise myself. I can just walk in there now and say thanks.
Very, very true. Ooh, can I make it smell like he has on fancy cologne, at least in certain areas?
Fuck.
Well, I'm trying to see if we're gonna make him fancy, we're gonna go all out, man. We can't have that. We can't have that bullshit around here.
Oh my goodness.
We cannot have acid.
You make Tamat smell good, he's gonna rub a fish all over himself. He wouldn't do that.
Listen,
He's just
I'll
gonna
make
take
the
out
fish.
surgeon.
As long as I can make the fish smell good too, it's fine.
Cough, cough. He's about to just take out a surgeon and just start rubbing himself.
What if I make Tomat smell kind of like the sea?
I'm okay with that.
All right.
All right, ocean breeze then.
Okay.
But how free? How?
Johnny's just sitting here. He's like, "This is all happening, and Frey's probably about to die."
Yeah.
Y'all were
my
literally
question
talking about escape.
is Frey like how goes your torture?
Frey is fine.
How goes his
Okay.
investigation? Haven't
But-
they got the prods yet?
I had to stop myself from saying that. Oh my god. All right, I'm not.
Have they got the hot rod yet?
Listen. Okay, so also, by the way, Frey, we didn't ask about your kinks. So,
Oh my goodness.
That took so long for you to say.
yeah, I was trying to stop myself, and then he said hot rod, and I'm like, you know what? I'll just say it anyway.
Either way, what are you guys doing?
I'm waiting for the group to come back together, and I'm like,
The
so,
group is together.
What do we do? I mean, oh well. Is she done sea breezing Tomat?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay. Do we have any idea what we do? What are we gonna do? I'm out of ideas.
I don't know if there's much we can do.
He was like, what's the situation? James is sticking by Freya, right? I mean,
Right.
Frey, right?
Yeah, he said he'll try his best.
Oh, why couldn't he just exfil and come meet us?
I mean, he didn't seem to, like, it's mainly because he doesn't believe that they see him as, like, shady, because he brought who he assumed to be Xander. Even though we know that he knows that that's not Xander. They don't know that, so as far as
Yeah,
he's
they would
concerned,
actually-
they believe him.
They would actually trust him more since he actually brought in the big catch.
Yeah, like, it could have just been like, oh, you're the person we're trying to get, let me bring you to my boss. The boss questions him, sees something's off, and it's just like, I see someone's trying to pass themselves off as a spy, sort of.
Spy.
So for all we know, it could just be one person whose life's in danger and not two. It's sad that these are the good odds.
As best as we're gonna get. And I guess we just wait.
It's all
Anything
we
that
can
we
do.
Anything like if we try to move in again, I fear that it won't just be a book flying at me or any of us. Might be a javelin next time. And our cover is. I'm gonna say it. Our cover has been blown. I feel like I can't go back in there, even if I wanted to.
I hate this
dishonored
helpless feeling.
Like I dishonor my ninja ways. I was like dishonor.
I guess the most we can do now is possibly wait here.
Do you think someone should
Alright.
possibly go get like Alex or
So,
what's his name? Well, it was Alex, right?
For who are you talking about?
A name.
Alex?
Alex,
Yeah, I was
you
right.
had it right. Yeah,
You had the
we were
name
just trying to
right.
figure out. We were trying to figure out why are you trying to get Alex?
Isn't he the one who was trying to come? Who wasn't? He was gonna meet us or something like that.
No.
Okay, well,
As you're getting very confused. Anyways,
You know, I just thought of something. Emma could technically use time stop to go scout their base.
you could have.
I could
But
have.
she'll faint. Well,
No,
However,
I could relay the information afterwards, or like before I faint.
however, Frey, you hear shifting above you, and you see the door open, and James, though with a frown, like for momentarily when he notices you, just gestures for you to says, "Come on, get up here."
James, you're an awesome person. I'm gonna
light
get up.
it burns.
All right.
Alright, I'm gonna get up. Up the
And you are
hole.
greeted with Jester and someone you don't know.
Hello.
How'd he get pie?
How are you?
And this person is like a gentleman, brown hair. He looks to be a gnome. And after looking at you, he just simply says, "Well, you have not done your job very well, have you?" And Jester just looks between you, very confused, like, "What are you talking about?" Of course you wouldn't know. And
That's the moment of get the fuck out.
Yeah, that is your
Run.
cue to leave.
Run,
No,
run,
shut up. Shut
run!
up. I will make my own decision.
alright, and he
We'll go
is
down with the
going
ship, as they say.
Roll
to.
for new character sheet.
Wait. Before anything happens, how close is James?
He is right next to you, but this is going to happen before you can do anything.
Great, that's fine. Oh god.
Which one is it? Where is it? Frick.
Where? Do I have any key things I can use to like see to try to see what's happening, or I'm not a high enough level to do? Wait, no, that's a 9th level. I can't do anything.
It's a ways away, sir.
Yeah.
If you want,
I
you
was
just
like, wait.
bust down the door.
Huh?
If you want, you just bust down the door.
You
Person
see,
that can
we
teleport.
could, but then that takes away from our days of running.
And you can teleport.
Oh, I can't
Alright. James is going to have to make a dexterity saving throw.
My baby!
Well,
Dang, I was supposed to baby too. Child,
Well,
That
This is my
does
home,
not
man.
succeed.
get
my
him the
whole-
fuck out.
Okay.
pray.
Is he holding James? What happened to James?
Should I roll the damage?
I
Yeah.
don't think they
Well,
want to
oh
see
no.
that, Ethian.
Ethian,
Oh, God.
Ethian,
You don't think they
Is he
need
dead?
it?
I
Ethian,
don't
just
think they
roll,
want to see that.
Ethian, just
do
roll
it.
the damage. Just
Just
roll it.
roll the damage.
Rip
Just
off
do
this
it.
band-aid so I
Do
can
it.
cry
Come
later on.
Hurry up. Get it over with. Come on.
Okay.
Let me watch
James
this
is
man die.
turned to
Jesus.
ash.
You should have left.
I told you guys you didn't want to see that.
could have left.
She said I had to do wait. This is going to happen before why would you? I don't want to fucking leave. They killed James.
Steal Jeff and run.
Why would you?
And Jester, pissed off at this, is going to actually try something. Because she's pissed.
He disintegrated one of her
Yeah.
boys.
She doesn't know why he did it either.
He
I wanted to-
disintegrated one of her boys. Bro, it's
That was
fine.
my actual
DTFO.
man.
Get
I'm
out.
taking
we
Jeff-
can mourn.
Okay,
mourn later.
alright.
We
Shut
can
up.
go.
Just
You have to go.
I'm going to. You think. You really think you're in mourning more than I am for James? You had no
We
idea.
don't know this has happened yet. We're gonna be out here waiting for you and James to show up. Be like, where's James?
I must succeed a wisdom saving throw.
He should have left.
I
He said
know.
no. He should have left.
Nope.
Because I
Okay.
thought he'd attack me, not James.
And then he just and like you just hear Jester just pissed offly yells at this man, and he just turns to unaffected and says, "You really want to do this, child?"
What kind of.
Right.
Okay.
Go with that
So,
wisdom.
am I able to reach Jester?
Yes, she's within range. You can do something now.
I'm going to grab her and teleport as far away as I can to a Johnny and them to where I
Why
know
are you
they are.
including us?
I'm teleporting away with her so we can. Because she is a good person. We already saw that she didn't mind being friends with Xander. She said it when I was talking to her. She doesn't
No.
like the fact that James was killed. And there's the fact that I'm sure that
Great. I need you to lean in close to your camera and just say this is going to be
Just
a
know
repeat
I
of
won't
about to
Keisha.
get
I won't
fucked.
do anything. I won't do
No.
anything, but you know she's getting tied up, right?
I don't
But yeah,
care. I'm just
So
gonna...
for you guys, you just see the Frey disguised as Xander teleport to you, fall unconscious, which also drops the disguise, and you see like an almost teary-eyed half elf woman just looking around.
Am I able to say
runs
something
over to-
before I fall unconscious?
Runs over to Frey.
I'll let you say one thing first.
I'm gonna... Okay.
You're only able to
Say,
say up to three words.
Where's James?
I'm gonna say...
You don't want the answer to that, friend.
Don't hurt Jester. You know, I'm going to fall unconscious.
Where's
Where's James?
I'm pretty much holding Frey. I'm like, where's
James?
Where's James? I'm looking
I'm
at Jester.
unconscious.
I'm looking at Jester. I'm like, where's James?
You see, like, she is physically shaking. He killed him. He went back on his promise.
You know how elves have ears?
Yep.
Elf, just, do you see Johnny's ears just go down? I'm like, oh. Do you see Johnny?
He didn't say
up?
he was gonna do anything if we failed. But no. He killed.
I was like, I guess that. I was like, who
And
is this
she just
person?
starts
Where
crying.
is he?
And she just starts crying, like falls onto her knees and just starts crying.
I'm gonna just. I'm just gonna hug her.
No, take her and leave.
That's where we're like, no,
We should go.
I was like, we need to go. I was like, we can mourn later. We need to leave. This place isn't safe here. We have to go. Someone pick up Frey. Put him on the sled or something.
Who wants to help me roll Frey's body onto the sled?
It's like, emo kid,
Anyone?
where are you?
Emo Kid's here. She seems concerned, but like she does keep her distance.
Slowly getting Jester up, even though she is pretty much convulsing and crying. We can't stay here. Looking back at where the manor is, we can't stay here. Gotta go. We gotta dip. Oh, it's 12 o'clock.
Alright.
I gotta go to sleep.
And where are you guys going?
I'm looking at Tom and then I'm looking at Frey and Robin. I'm like, do we even risk taking them back? I don't want to do we risk taking them back to the ship?
Is there another location where she would be safer there? We could actually like hide.
I don't know.
How okay would Emo Kid be with us going to their home? That is a question.
They already know where Emo Kid lives, though. We sell them there, remember?
You're right.
I don't want to risk going back to the ship. How did I'm asking.
But-
I'm gonna try to ask Jester slowly. No, not yet. I won't ask her that. I won't ask her that. But we need to know some information, dude. Like,
It
how did
will.
he kill James?
I can tell you when I wake up. I'll wake up. It's not gonna be 24 hours. So
Yep, and also,
This-
Frey, since I do see that out of 16, it's actually out of all your stuff is out of 12 now.
oh,
Yes.
yay!
So it's faster to
Well-
learn. It's a little bit better.
I'm looking at Tom
Okay.
and I'm looking at Frey, and if Robin has input, we can either try to head back to the ship and tell the captain what just happened, or go. I don't know. I don't know anywhere else.
The captain might be the best.
Speak up, Robin.
Going to the captain might be the best move. We're down to.
Freya,
I agree with Robin.
Tomat.
Tama just kind of has this odd look on his face.
I'll take your silence as and this as an undecided.
He starts
I say we
walking
go back
towards the house.
Tomat,
Okay.
please.
Towards which house? Where the house that we just came out of?
The house from the bandits.
Like, Tomat,
Oh
please.
god. Comment, now is not the time.
Alright.
I'm trying to
Um,
call the time. I'm like, Tomat, please don't. Like, we
If
we
I
can't
will-
stay here.
How do I find?
Tamat holds up a
Can I
finger, just kind of
roll-
like silence. Get them out of here.
I'm just gonna look. I was gonna
I
say
have
something,
lives
but
to
then
save.
I'm gonna look at him, but then look into his eyes. And do I see determination and speed and like? Just, what do I see in his eyes?
Yeah, what do we roll to determine the look on his face? The insight?
Will we actually need to roll for that since he's literally right here?
Just explain how you look.
Tamat looks very pissed, but at the same time, very. How do I say this politely? Like he could very easily snap, but has a mission in mind.
In that case, Johnny
Oh.
would be about to say something, but then shut himself up and just nod, start pretty much dragging Jester, and just ushering the like the others to come on me to go.
Alright. I will deal with you guys. Tama, I'll put you into where you'll come in, and then I will also deal with everything else that you'll be walking into.
You're good. I had a feeling.
You know that Johnny in his mind is debating on coming back. And I did murder my wife. Oh Jesus. He's debating on coming. He's debating on getting these guys to safety, but then coming back because he'd be damned if he let Tomat literally try to do this all by himself.
Who says Tamat's doing anything?
Hmm.
Alright.
You're not wrong, but Tamat
Hey.
is doing something. But like,
We don't know this. We think you're about to go try to fuck shit up. But again, we don't even know how James.
Alright, there you go, Tamat. You walk into, basically, you see two of the thugs have been killed. Two of them cannot move. And you also just hear one of the thugs say, "Okay, fine." If that stops you from doing what you've been doing, they seem a little bit afraid, from what you could tell.
would be too.
Turn James into ash.
So
And-
Tamat's just blazingly walking in, like
Yep.
nothing fucking matters.
Okay. And this person who you look at them and they're actually, and you see a brown-haired elf. They just say, "Oh."
Who?
The
Sorry.
only token that looks different.
Right.
They just simply say, "Oh." And another one walks in. What business do you have here?
I just came to repay some friends.
Have you now?
Mm-hmm.
Well,
These blokes, they gave me a bit of a pick-me-up. Feel I should repay the favor.
well, why don't you go talk to these blokes that you speak of and be on your way?
So Tamat's gonna walk over to Jeff, who's one of the ones that can't move, right?
Yes.
Alright. He's gonna feign giving him a hug. You know, just kind of like, thank you, man, so much. You know. And as he's giving him a hug, snap port. We
Okay.
need more allies.
And where are you teleporting?
It's close enough as I can get to the docks, since I heard they're going to the boat.
Okay. Alright, and I will get you there. That's enough distance to actually probably break that, so I'll get you guys all there with the right tokens.
Hi, Jeff. Jeff, you
James
sure
is-
travel well. And then I duplicate.
And Johnny is just sitting on a box or just sitting on something. He's like, oh no.
I'll say that you guys put Frey in the ship.
We just put him in a ship, nothing big.
Yoy.
Actually, now I'm sitting on something just looking over the edge, just like.
How did? Okay, no, there we go.
Making sure Frey's comfortable at least until they wake up.
All right. Just as a quick check.
This is what I was born to do. Stopped me last time, but now the tables have turned.
That's
It's his
kind
turn to
of
be
what
tucked in.
That's
You
what
mean the turns have tabled?
Yes. How the urns have fabled.
It'll be morning when Frey wakes up.
So what I'm hearing is I can tuck him in tightly.
Yes.
Yes.
Really, Ajani?
I don't know. I'm sorry.
Anyways, so Tamat, you have brought Jeff back with you, who is no longer held personed, but you see Jeff, who when he sees Jester, just immediately runs over to him, runs over to her, and it's like gives her the update of what just happened, and you just see fury in her eyes.
So lads, we got our work cut out for us. Just a side note.
Just.
I feel like that's probably the understatement of the century, but
Just.
We need happiness right now.
So I was like, I'm actually trying, like, Miss Jester.
Her head snaps towards you, and then it takes her a moment, but she does have a bit of a relaxation. What?
I know this may be kind of abrupt, but who was that person? I know you saw me when I was in the ceiling. Who was that person?
I don't know what you're talking about. I didn't. You know it's dangerous to be on the second floor of that place? You could hurt yourself. Like her sudden just snap to that just is very abrupt.
But the book, whatever, doesn't matter. That person.
I mean, do we know if she's the one that did the book thing?
I'm not questioning the book thing right now.
That person. I don't know what. They offered a large amount of sum that would have definitely paid for us, so that paid for the livelihood of everyone that we had in our community, but I wasn't expecting something as brutal as that. Like,
What did he do? What? Where's? What? You just see pretty much just. You just hold. He just puts like a hand in his hair, and he's just pretty much just kind of pulling his hair a little bit. Like where? He looks at Frey's unconscious, kind of. Frey is just out of it, sort of. I'm guessing. I don't really even know what Robin's doing. Emo Kids is over there. Tomat.
Damn, dude. Thanks.
I can't read your emotions. You're the one person I probably couldn't gauge on this team. Besides Freya. Besides Frey.
yeah, and it's even hard for you to gauge Emo Kid at the moment.
Oh, I actually wasn't trying with Emo Kid.
I noticed you weren't.
Gave up.
No, I just
Gave
didn't
up.
try. I just never tried.
If you're a soldier of darkness, you can't gauge them. That's what I'm reading.
Yeah, I was like, just never tried. This is actually Emo Kid's still new to John.
Anyways, what are you saying?
It's pretty much just trying to comprehend what happened to, you know. As he kind of
No.
looks down, just.
I don't know what you're
Okay.
talking about. But that man is a very powerful magic user. I don't know what school of magic he goes under, but
What was his? I have very bad memory. It's James, right? It was James.
yes.
Our boy.
I'm debating on just waiting for Frey to wake up, but if it was a giant, you kind of want answers now. He was like, what happened? What happened to James?
How do you know James? Even Jeff seems a little bit confused about that too.
I remember, they don't know that we had coerced information.
Met him at a bar, and he was a nice lad.
He doesn't really go to a bar that often. So.
And that would be a nat one, friends.
I mean, I was gonna say that I saw, like, he liked the stories that I would read to him.
I was like, he was
Very
like,
maybe.
he enjoyed the jesters and the stories that the jesters told, and he was just cool to talk to.
He was disintegrated.
You just see a giant just like put both his hands in the back of his head and just turn around. I'm sorry for your loss. And he's just gonna walk over to Tomat after that. The hell are we? I'm looking at Tomat and just whispering, what the hell are we dealing with?
Somebody who's looking for better bait than we have.
Is this a get out of town situation?
This is a strike up whatever allies we've got kind of situation.
I'm just gonna look out to the kind of the outskirts and be like, we don't got that many out.
It's time to make some.
I don't think it's smart. We need. I don't know.
I was like, I'm looking at time. I was like, who do we know that's in this? Oh God, he was disintegrated. He just fucking like Johnny just kind of just he was like,
Finally, all
who do
sinks
we-
in.
who do he was disintegrated. No hesitation. Gone.
That's the way of life.
Looks
Oh,
at
this was
Robin
towards
and kind of
Thomas.
like,
Oh wait. Oh, I
she's
forgot. Wait,
not
is Ramen?
wrong.
Is she on the Is she on
Yeah,
the dock?
I'll say that you guys are on the boat when you guys are talking.
Oh, okay. Bloop. Two was like bloop. And a oop.
Should have gotten out when I told him to.
We were looking at Frey. I was like, you can't blame them. They were trying to get as much information as they could before they left. James was playing his part. Should we tell Jester the truth? We already saw Frey pop out of their form.
I mean, the moment you mention that, you look back over to Jester and you see Xander's actually approached her.
And it's gone. I was like, oh, here we go.
Have they seen Frey pop out of their form?
Say that again?
Have they seen Frey out of their form? Well,
Yep. Remember when?
oh yeah, after the teleportation.
Yeah, Jester. And I was like, and I'm gonna look back to see Xander just going over, and I'm like, oh, here we go.
Yeah, you see that they seem to be talking. Jester's not making any action towards him at the moment.
Well, that's a plus. Maybe Xander's telling them the truth.
And like, after Jester talks a little bit more, you see Xander just looks completely pale.
Why would he look pale?
I was like, and
because someone died on account of him.
He feels like, and he takes that to heart, like a lot. This is gonna affect him.
Xander will remember this.
You're right, Tommy. We got a couple options. Try to go collect the reinforcements. We don't know anyone in this town besides like the captain and her crew. I'd suggest this is just a suggestion, but when
What's
Frey
going
wakes
on?
up, we can.
This is Alex.
We've encountered something gruesome.
How so?
I looked at Tamat. He actually went in.
Tamat physically says nothing, but just kind of looks away.
It's bad. Really bad. James is dead. James is dead.
That's not good. How bad is it?
Disintegration?
You just see his eyes go wide. That's a
Do
powerful.
it.
I might go talk to Wade for a second, and he just runs off of the boat and heads over to the place.
Tamat's going to kind of motion to Jester to come over with Jeff.
Alright, she actually does come along. I just have to move some people real quick. You're inside the ship, so go on that side. These two come over. No, don't take part of a ship with you!
Take the entire ship with you.
The ship gets yeeted. Oh, now someone say I'm okay.
There we go.
Yes.
She
I'm
looks
sure
to you.
everyone here has many questions.
And we have answers
But-
if you have those questions.
No, well, we do, but no. My question is, we obviously have a very big fish to catch. Someone much bigger than ourselves. Would we all agree with that?
A threat that I thought was long gone, and this is Xander.
You know this threat? This is a Johnny, like, actually visibly surprised.
I do. And to be honest, I thought he was gone. He should have been gone, but I don't know how he's still here.
Should have been gone.
What made it so he should have been gone?
He had his own fortress of some form. That got destroyed
I swear to
along.
God, you say solitude, I'm going to cry.
No, he just says he had his own fortress, and that was destroyed along with him. He should be gone, but he's
Clearly
not.
something happened.
That has to be the
Did
Did you
case.
check
live
for
on?
the bu- Did you check?
That kind of motions
Did you
at
check
Robin.
thoroughly?
I did not check back to that place. To be honest, I didn't want to go back there.
So we haven't. So we
You
haven't
haven't
now.
confirmed nor denied anything. You just accepted what was as fact, and you left it as that. And now he's out there. Now we're in danger, and I don't know what we're supposed to do about it.
It's my
The
fault.
thing is, he only knows me.
Yeah, we
Well,
can't
and
blame
Xander.
Xander, and we can't blame Xander for everything, for all of this.
Yes, we can.
He's
I mean,
not wrong.
yeah, we can in theory. That is true.
Tamet just very bluntly, yes, we can. But it doesn't change anything.
There you go.
You just see Johnny just sigh.
Xander, we need all the information you have on this threat.
Now that I know he's alive. Yeah. The man's name is Wilkinson.
Oh, sweet Jesus. That was out of character.
Uh-huh. From what I know, he's a powerful sorcerer. He knows quite a bit of magic, and he's very deceptive in how he deals with things.
I was like seeing firsthand, seeing firsthand. Well, no, I mean like Dave. I was like looks over to Jester to like seeing firsthand.
Do we still have that potion?
The potion to help wake you up?
Yeah.
I believe we used it before, didn't we?
You have used it. You had to. Used one early on, and then you used one before a thug fight to wake up another party member.
Just making sure. It's like if we have it, like we need to wake.
That would be a great time, but like, we used them both.
Someone will just explain everything to Frey when they wake up.
No, we need Frey to explain things to us. What happened before he teleported out? Why did he teleport out?
Why didn't he teleport out?
No, why did? Obviously something went wrong. Something
Why
went
not?
wrong enough for him to know he needed to teleport.
Why not ask the person? Nah, I would know that shit.
Yeah.
I was about to say out of character. I was gonna say ask the person who was also in the room with me.
I say none of us know who was there. That's why Thomas saying
Yeah.
this out loud. It's like
Well, we don't have anything that can wake. We don't have anything that can wake. That wakes Frey. So unless you.
Jester says, it was only your friend who I thought was Xander. Myself, James, and Wilkinson. Wilkinson apparently saw through your friend's ruse. And saw that as, I guess, a deal breaker, or...
But that
I
doesn't
don't
make
know,
sense.
he just disintegrated James out of just a mistake.
But that doesn't make sense. How would he be able to see through? That's what. As I just point to Frey, I was like, what they do is not magic. How would?
Jester kind of just looks over to Xander and just says, it might have been purely a reaction. And Xander says,
it could have been if Frey. I mean, since this person is someone we don't really know anything about, if we didn't know anything about this person, if that person revealed themselves to Frey while they were dressed up or while they looked like Xander, and Xander didn't get a look of recognition, it would have been blatantly obvious that this could not have been them. Xander would have known who they were just by the sight. Seeing his reaction currently when we're talking about it.
You're right.
That one fact just gave it all away.
It would have been painfully obvious that this wasn't the real Xander if they didn't get a true reaction of, well, at least shock or even fear.
On a side note, Jeff, I'm sorry I couldn't get your friend out. They're alive last I had seen, though.
yeah, Jeff charged at him, but got hit with, I don't even know, just a large amount of fire.
He may be alive.
I don't know who that man is.
Johnny mutters to himself, he's like, he may not be alive anymore.
Robin, you're the most well-read of us. What do you know of him? Hate to call him that one bonus trait. I'm sorry to call that one bonus trait of your character, but damn, you are the most learned.
Well, yeah, but
Ithian.
I don't quite remember on the top of my head. Can I roll a history check?
Sure.
Yeah, that's what I was about to ask too. Since I'm a monk and actually have the monolithic and just traveling around the planet, so for the parts I can go.
You could also roll me a history check then.
So, does she know anything? Because, any information at this point will help.
The name Wilkinson
I really
doesn't...
need to quit playing with the dagger.
You really do.
I'm, getting angry, so I'm, fiddling with it.
So that's probably something Johnny's been doing for the past 30 minutes.
Alright, so, for both of you, the name Wilkinson doesn't really ring a bell. For you, Robin, hearing of a powerful sorcerer, you've heard of a couple, mostly in the City of Magic, but not in Malarn. So as far as you know, Malarn doesn't really have that many powerful magic users, since there's nothing of mention in it in books. For you, Ajane, since you've physically been to Malarn, you know for a fact that there's really not that many magic users here. So hearing that there's a strong sorcerer in Malarn is something new to you, and something a little strange.
There shouldn't be any truth. I don't believe he's based in Malarn, because there's truly no powerful sorcerers in Malarn.
If
He's not from here.
He could be a traveling wizard. From the few books I've read about this place, there isn't really much. This place isn't really based on magic.
And I haven't heard any type of like tales or rumors of any powerful mages coming out of Malorn. So he's mystery me.
I know you said a mystery to me, but my brain just said he said mystery
Mystery
meat.
meat.
Oh
Yeah.
my goodness.
Mystery
wait,
to me.
what?
These guys, come on.
No, I'm sorry. That was just like, that statement still would have worked.
Johnny is not cannibal, damn it.
You see, Wade does come in and join the conversation and says, "So I heard apparently there's some powerful sorcerer around. What's going on?"
Death. That's all Johnny
Smooth.
says.
Real
He's
smooth.
literal death. Like,
Well.
actually, no. Let me rephrase that. From what we've been told so far about him, he sounds like an incarnation of literal death.
That doesn't really seem to ring a bell to me.
Ithan, can I describe the sorcerer since I would have seen them?
Yes.
Okay, can you just describe them as...
Alright. So basically it's like, you see it's like a brownish blue robed, elf with brown hair. Just fair skin, a little bit of scarring on his face and the entirety left side of him. But other than that, there's not too much to note from him.
I want to describe his accent, too.
I'll say his accent is...
so different.
Yeah. He talks with an air of intelligence to him.
Oh no, he's intelligent. Oh no, he reads.
Oh
Oh,
god,
no,
he
he's
can read the
educated.
paper things. Ah!
But as you actually say elf, you just, Johnny's face palms is like, what is an elf? Always an elf. Some caliber. An elf. Oh, but it's always
Wait,
an elf.
is Ricky an elf? Or Robin an elf? Sorry.
Mm.
Robin, are you an elf?
You asked her this in person?
Yes, because I heard you grumble. It's okay
You
if
just
you
see a
are, I'm
giant-
just curious.
You just see a Johnny kind of just, he's not saying anything, but he's like, you do, his eyes do kind of slowly raise to Robin and kind of knowing.
I have a question. Would one have to roll like perception or insight to notice how suspicious both of these two are being by that one question?
Sure. I'll say 10 insight, and you're just trying to figure out, them just acting weird.
Yeah, because she's taking a while to answer, and then he's looking over towards her really straight. Like it looks like he knows something, and it looks like she's not willing to answer the question right.
Well, I think that there might be a bookstore with more information nearby. I think I'm gonna go check that out.
With your insight, I'll say, that you get a sense that there's some information not being shared here, but you're not entirely sure.
And then she just avoided the question altogether.
You see a Johnny kind of turn and just look up and like,
Before Robin leaves,
boy.
before Robin leaves, Tiamat's gonna motion to her. If you're heading to the bookstore, at least take this 2 gold and pick up something useful.
I nod.
You still had my 2 gold?
I pick up the 2 gold, which I'm now gonna add to my inventory.
Robin, I hope you realize that I hope you realize with the 2 gold, you now owe me 2 answers.
That's not from the gold
my
I
money.
got was not from you.
The gold I got,
Little
you
bit.
saw me give to Tomat, so you owe me those 2 answers
Oh
now.
my goodness.
I'm gonna go over and stand by Xander. Just are they on the side of the ship, like on the leaning? like on the side skirt of the ship, almost like off the edge.
He's currently at the edge.
Or in the
He's
middle.
currently by the edge of a ship, but he's not leaning against the side.
I don't know. I meant because I'm gonna go stand over by him, and I'm just pretty much gonna go sit on the side. I'm like sit pretty much
Okay.
on the ground by the boat, like on the side of the edge. They just keep
Alright.
going from bad to worse. I'm just looking. I'm like, what next? Also, it's 12:36. I have to go to sleep because I gotta get up at around 5:30ish.
Alright. Well, for now, we're going to end the session here. I hope you guys.
Shitty place to end it.
Huh?
Shitty place to end it.
I know. I'm giving you guys a week to think about it.
Cliffhangers suck.
Accurate statement.
And we end
We
it
will
off with, I
We
wonder
will
if it
see
can
you
get
all
worse.
next time, and we will see what will happen in this situation.
Also,
a good one.
hang on, Anthony, before
Yeah.
you end it. Can I get the group to join me in a round of hostage boat?
Hostage
Hostage
boat.
boat. Hostage boat.
Hostage boat.
Hostage boat.
Hostage boat.
Well then.
How to get our moods
That
up.
cured some of my
So-
sadness.
Right?
There you go.
Actually, to be honest, it's just like hostage boats and realizes.
Hostage boating. Oh my god, hostage boat is like it's like hostage boat is the equivalent of pushing F in the chat.
Basically.
Hostage boat cried a little bit. Oh god, he's
Well,
gone.
you want, but here's the thing. Remember what Frey told me. You know, as long as we keep their memory alive, they're not truly dead. And if we find a
Right.
necromancer, we could technically resurrect the dust.
Also
Anyways,
true.
we will see you all next time.